Do it.
You're the intro man today.
Do it, Jose. Bomb Sufi.
Okay, shut up.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the JOWP podcast. Today we've got the original tried and true trio of hosts, Eduardo, Gabe, and myself.
Oh my God.
True.
Oh God.
Yeah.
The original three. Where you been, Jose?
You know, I've just been chilling.
You been dying? You done dying?
Basically.
I like how we use the excuse of him being sick one time to just, like, cut him out of the podcast.
Exactly.
He was sick for 1 week. He can't come back for
said
5 episodes.
He said he was in the ER. He's been gone. You've been gone for like 6 months. Not 6 months, 2 months.
It wasn't the ER, it was the ICU.
How many episodes have he missed right now? He was sick episode 24.
6 episodes.
What are we at, 29, 30?
We're at 30.
Ah.
This is 31.
Yeah, you've been gone for 2 months, dog.
It was.
How bad was the illness?
I had a stuffy nose.
Did you come down with it?
It was really stuffy nose. What?
A stuffy
It
nose.
was a really stuffy
It was
nose.
a really bad stuffy nose.
I was in the ICU and they said it was like god of stuffy noses.
Oh my God. What'd they do to you?
Nothing.
They put stuff inside you to clear up the nose?
Inside my nose?
Yeah.
They just kind of left me there.
They put a catheter in your penis?
Oh, what?
Ugh.
Catheter? You know what that
Ugh.
is?
No, I don't know what that is.
It's like a tube thing that goes in your...
My grandpa used to have one. It's to help
Did
you
you
pee.
look at it?
No, he just always carried the bag. I was like, keep in mind, he was like 80 years old, but he always carried the bag around. I'm like, I was like, what is that? Because that was
his balls or the bag?
No, the bag. He always had pants on, but it would always like be through the zipper, and I was like, no way, there's no way. And then I grew up and I found out that man just could not pee by himself.
Oh, it helps you pee? Is that what it does?
Yeah.
True.
It's if your body's too weak to pee, I believe. Something like
I
that.
felt like my body was weak.
But was it too weak to pee?
Yeah.
So you did have a catheter.
It was a crazy stuffy nose, dude.
How would you guys feel about a Jowp Jeopardy?
Like of what? Just like all of us
What
playing
would the
Jeopardy?
categories be?
Not like... Okay, like when I say like a Jowp Jeopardy, it's more like a channel idea. Jowp Jeopardy on like Sunday or something.
So it's like the Joe plays Jeopardy.
Yeah, maybe. I guess someone would have to make it. I guess I would probably make it.
Because if you say Joe Jeopardy and I envision like a Joe quiz.
Because like, Jowp Jeopardy's like category, or not Jeopardy in general is like categories, right?
Yeah, like geography. That's all I remember.
That's all.
Geography. That was all.
Entertainment or history, stuff like that.
Because I always did the geography part when at school when we would do Jeopardy.
So yeah, basically what Tyler's saying is like, yeah, I would make it. I would make the questions and the categories and stuff.
Would you be the host and be like,
I guess,
today
yeah,
on Jeopardy?
And
So I guess I would be the host, and then you guys would be like the contestants.
We got like
interchangeable.
Like 4 players, 2 players,
3.
3?
That's what he compared it to Mogul Money from Ludwig, so they have 3.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So I would be the host. I'd be the Ludwig in this situation.
Earlier today, I was in Discord, right? And Tyler just kept going like, what is Mario? What is Papa John's? And I just asked him, I was like, dude, who are you talking to? Why are you asking these philosophical questions? He's like, I was like, what are you doing?
Practicing.
Yeah.
Who is the red plumber who famously bagged Peach?
Yeah, and I was like, what is he talking?
Mario?
Because at first when he said what is Mario, I thought he was talking to me for a second because I thought he said Eduardo, and then I was like, huh? And he goes, what is Mario? And I was like, what did you just say to me? He's like, oh, my bad, I'm not talking to you. And he started saying other stuff, and I was like, who are you talking to? And he goes, oh, this Ludwig has this thing called Moogle Money. I was like, Mogul, my bad. And I was like, oh, thank you. I didn't answer anything, but Ludwig, it's a connection with Ludwig.
I've never seen Mogul Money, but based on what that brief description, I would assume it's, I guess, a Jeopardy type thing.
Sounds fun.
Man, we're really just taking everything from everyone. We said 3x3s, give us that trash taste.
Bro, speaking of
Mogul Money, give us that.
Speaking of Ludwig, did you know that Beethoven's full name was Ludwig Amadeus?
Yes.
I did not know that until like yesterday.
It's not Amadeus, it's Artvig or something like that.
Oh, that's not as cool.
It's not Amadeus.
I like Amadeus. I was like,
Was it
dang,
not?
everyone in the like.
Okay, maybe it is.
I thought it was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
That's
Yeah, I think-
Mozart.
That's
Oh.
you just said Mozart's name.
I forgot who we were talking about. Beethoven?
Beethoven, yeah,
Yeah.
it's Ludwig, some like
Yeah.
Amadeus, not Wolfgang.
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, yeah.
Maybe. I just remember who is that? Was that Mozart?
No, it was Beethoven. It just said von. It didn't say
Wolfgang von Beethoven. Ludwig.
Ludwig.
I already forgot all the names. I was just like, dude, why did people in the olden days had cool nicknames? Not nicknames, just names.
I don't know. It's just how they did things back then.
It's like,
yeah, Amadeus is Mozart's name. I don't know where you're getting the A thing from. I think it's just.
Oh, what was Beethoven's full name?
Von.
Von Beethoven.
Ludwig von Beethoven.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Ludwig von Beethoven.
I was like, dang.
Yeah, I knew the Ludwig part, but you threw Amadeus in there. I was confused. I was like, that's just. Not
I
right.
thought.
Yeah, I was like, I know Amadeus is someone's name. So
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Mozart has the best name in history.
Imagine like
Wolfgang.
Imagine
being named Wolfgang.
Dude, imagine
Insane,
introducing
man.
yourself as like, I Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Yeah.
Mozart.
That's a cool
Even
name.
his last name is cool, Mozart. That's
Yeah.
just cool.
I was like, what I'd give to live in those. No, I wouldn't, but like to be named something like that.
I don't think I would do good in those times.
You wouldn't. I don't think I would either, actually.
I mean, in your country, you'd be fine.
Yeah, but I'm coming to that. I don't know.
Why are you
In
going
your
over
country,
there?
you'd be fine.
Yeah, in mine, yeah.
Why are you migrating?
Because someone's got to start the new world, and it's going to be me.
How far back is Beethoven? Like 1500? Was America a thing yet?
It's like
No, I
14
don't think.
to
I don't think
So
16?
then America wasn't a thing
14 to
yet.
1600s?
Exactly. They're going to be like,
America wasn't a thing until like,
I'm
well,
guessing.
technically, America was a thing a little bit before, but like officially America was 1776.
yeah, I'm going to be like, I'm going to go that way. And I'm just pointing out at the sea, and they'll be like, where is he going?
Well, look up what year Beethoven was like in his prime.
Also, search up when America was
What's prime
founded.
Beethoven?
I don't know.
Well, I know Christopher Columbus found America in 1492.
Okay, Beethoven was born in 1770.
So yeah, he was around for America.
Yeah, you're right.
Like America.
I'd have to go
America.
farther back.
He was also in Germany.
Sheesh.
Yeah, everyone knows it. His name is Ludwig.
True.
Oh yeah, I'd have to go farther
And also, the
back.
dog Beethoven was German too.
Dude, I never knew that. I never knew the breed of dog that Beethoven was.
Isn't he a Great Dane?
I don't know.
I don't know. I just know.
I just said I don't know what kind of breed he was.
True. We're not liars.
He
here.
probably would be a Great Dane. He's huge.
Long-haired Saint Bernard.
He's a Saint Bernard.
Thank you.
What'd you say he was, Jose?
Long-haired
Long-haired
Saint
Saint-
See,
Bernard.
I was right.
Thank you.
Who would have thought Gabe is always right? Can we also talk about biased editor throwing up wrong panels a couple episodes ago?
Dude, I had
and then throwing up the wrong poll.
Whatever. I don't know what was going on because I investigated our editor for that. Something happened with the poll.
You investigated.
Yeah, I had to
You
talk to him.
interrogated him.
Yeah.
You're like, what's going on here?
I was like, what is this?
Still like in front of the mirror or something?
Why would I stand in front of the mirror?
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah.
Jose, what are you
Is
talking
Eduardo
about?
not the editor?
No.
No.
Oh.
I had to give him a stern talking.
Jedward's our editor.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Eduardo's the host. Jedward's the
Yeah.
editor.
Everyone knows that.
I had to talk to him. I was like, yeah, all these different personalities. I had to talk to him, and I was like,
You're just Moon Knight.
no.
Except instead of one of them being smart, you're just all stupid.
They're all stupid. They're all collectively stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Because
like,
at least with Moon Knight, he's got his Mr. Knight smart. You don't have that.
speaking of which, have you still not seen the second episode of Moon Knight?
I have seen the second episode. Yeah, I have.
Did you see that they introduced Mr. Knight? Or is
They
that who
did,
that
kind
is?
of. That is Mr. Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not like fully become Mr. Knight yet though. He
Okay.
just like accidentally became it.
Because I didn't know. I was like, are different personalities, do they get different suits, or did he just kind of like not know how the suit it works, how to like visualize the suit, so he just got that?
That's basically what happened. He didn't know. He even said it. They were like, "What is that?" And he's like, "You said suit, so I threw on the suit."
Well, yeah, but it's like a show. I don't know if that was like logic, like what actually happened. I don't know if like that's
It's like different personality.
Yeah,
Take a
yeah.
different suit.
That's
Mr.
really cool.
Knight. So the difference between like Mr. Knight and Mark Spector's Moon Knight is Moon Knight usually like, I'm gonna throw hands, I'm gonna beat everyone up. Mr. Knight's like, I prefer not to fight. I'll use my brain and I'll discover what happened here.
Yeah.
He's the detective basically.
Because about the new Moon Knight in the second episode, you see like a little he investigates a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does he?
Spencer. Yeah, he looked up a lot of things.
Spencer.
Is that
Who's
his
Spencer?
Yeah,
Steven.
it's Steven Green.
Grant.
Miller? Grant. You know, because when he's in an apartment, if you look in the back, you always see that he's like
I mean,
investigating things.
I guess I wouldn't really.
I don't know.
consider
They might.
investigating.
You wouldn't have it investigating like that little wall that he has of a map and then a bunch of pictures everywhere.
When did that happen?
It's when they're walking back into the apartment with what's her name?
Yeah.
They're walking back in the apartment. And you look in the back, and he has like just a map full of pictures and stuff.
I wasn't looking at the back. I was just looking at the show. I wasn't like, give me back shots of Moon Knight. On the weird Eduardo.
I like this show so far.
I was telling Jose you should watch it too.
You should. It's a really good.
Because it's like not connected to anything in the MCU currently.
So far.
And if they do connect anything, it'd probably be like episode 6. It won't be like now. Because he's not even in New York, so there's no reason.
So what are they doing so far with the old Marvel shows?
What do you mean?
Are those just
Netflix
like
ones?
are those just like out in the
TBD.
gutter?
TBD.
TV.
To be determined.
They don't know what they're gonna do with it yet. Because
Okay.
they've said conflicting things. They said Daredevil was canon.
Yeah, that's why.
And then they also said he wasn't.
That's why I'm like
So I was
confused.
yeah, I know. I don't think they know what they want to do with it yet. Because they know we love the shows, except Iron Fist. They know that. So they're like,
It's like just live with your mistakes, dog. Just make them canon and then fix them.
look, honestly, Marvel's done it before.
Yeah.
They make a mistake and then just like gloss over it. They do it all the time. Just
like
do
the
it.
Mandarin.
Mandarin. Yeah.
Mandarin.
I don't know anything about the Mandarin.
Like he
And
was.
Whiplash. Basically all the Iron Man villains,
What's wrong with Whiplash?
except one.
What's wrong with
Whiplash
Whiplash?
is just boring. No one liked him.
Is he not boring?
No one liked him.
The
in
movie about the
movies, so it's
drummer?
like-
Is he
so
not
they just like got
originally-
rid of him. They was like, all right, we forget about Whiplash.
Is he just not originally boring?
What do you mean?
Like, is he an interesting villain?
In the comics?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter if they're interesting in the comics. The movie's job is to make them interesting.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Me and Deven told you this. I think this was the last podcast. So Killmonger is not interesting in the comics. They made him interesting in the movie.
Who's Killmonger?
The villain of Black Panther.
Oh, yeah. Michael-
He's a no-name villain in the comics, but they made him cool in the movies. They can. It's the movie's job.
Yeah. So, for the second Iron Man, Mandarin was just kind of like a joke villain,
Yeah.
and then they brought him back for 10
That
rings.
was third.
Was he a third? I thought the third was the dude that was like. Never mind.
That was like what? Say it. It's Iron Man 3.
No,
It came out years
no,
ago.
it's not that. Like, I'm trying to remember what he does. It's like he like enhances his like
Yeah.
arm.
That was the Mandarin.
Was that Mandarin? I thought.
Yeah.
Well, who was the
What
villain
the
in the
hell?
second movie?
The second movie was Whiplash.
What the hell?
Oh, yeah.
The
you're
first
right.
one is Ironmonger. This Obadiah Stane. The guy was like, he built it in the box of scraps in the cave.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got
yeah,
it.
that was funny.
Yeah, Mandarin third movie was a joke, and then they brought him back for 10 Rings. I mean,
And they made him actual like funny. I
Yeah.
mean, funny subjectively, not objectively.
they made him like just a
Comic
comedic
relief,
comic
basically.
relief. That's the word. Yeah. They brought him back just to be comic relief,
And
which
they
I don't
basically
mind
made-
because that actor
Jeez.
always plays villains. So I
Does
don't
he?
mind. Yeah.
Who
I don't know
actor?
The guy that have you ever seen Prince of Persia, Sands of Time?
No.
I think you're the only one in the world who's seen Prince of Persia. You always bring that up. No one watched that mid movie.
The guy that plays the joke Mandarin is always playing villains because he kind of has
He hasn't
the.
even seen Iron Man 3.
I saw the first one. And then Gabe said I don't have to watch the
That's what I'm
rest.
telling
So I
you,
was
the
like,
joke-
I-
That's what I told him. Iron Man 1's the only good Iron Man movie. To be honest, Iron Man 2 is okay. I honestly don't think. I think
I
Iron
didn't
Man 2
mind
gets
it.
a
I
bit
liked
of
it.
a. I think it gets a bad rap for what it is.
I
I
didn't
don't
like
think
the
it's that
third
bad.
one. I
No, the
personally
third
did.
movie's bad.
Yeah,
But,
I
like,
personally didn't like. The
Straight
I think
up.
people act like the second movie's worse than it is. I think. I don't think it's that bad. But I just told him, nah, he's good with just watching the first one.
Yeah. So that character is always playing a villain because he kind of looks like a menace, and he can play a menace really well. So it's
Yeah.
nice seeing him play something different.
And the real Mandarin was basically Shang-Chi's dad.
Yeah. Have you seen Shang-Chi?
No.
So the
Okay.
way they covered up their mistake was originally in Iron Man 3, they were like, the dude with the absorption powers, he was the Mandarin.
Okay.
And then after that movie came out, everyone's like, this sucks. That's not the Mandarin in the comics. They're like, we hear you. Technically, he said he was the Mandarin, but we never confirmed he was the Mandarin. So the real Mandarin's still somewhere out there.
He could be lying.
Yeah. That's basically what they said. They were like,
Yeah.
oh, he's still out there somewhere.
To
And
be
then we're like,
f-
all right, what a cop out, but
I
we'll
mean,
take it.
it works. He's like,
Yeah, it works.
You just took it at face value.
That's on you. That's on you.
You're stupid.
They can just deal with anyone now.
Exactly.
It's like, I'm Thanos, and we don't like that Thanos. He just said he was Thanos.
He might be
Might look
purple.
like it, but he's not actually Thanos.
It's another purple Titan.
I know, crazy. That's funny.
You know, he might have had the same like. What's
so
it
they can
called?
honestly do that with Iron Fist. You'd be like,
He said he was Iron Fist,
but like,
was he
did-
truly Iron Fist?
was he though?
Maybe he was just carrying out the Iron Fist will.
Yeah.
So
Because I know
they have
I know,
the opportunity to do it.
Yeah, I know the Punisher actor wants to also come back as Punisher for like Marvel,
Dude, I love
but
that
he
guy.
said he'll only do it if like they make it like not rated R, but like more. He doesn't want to be like PG-13.
Yeah, I
like,
got you.
like
Makes
classic
sense.
Marvel movie, which
Like-
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't have the Punisher be PG-13.
Exactly.
Have you seen clips of his show?
Which,
There's a show?
which is why
Yeah,
it's
he has
like,
a Punisher show. It's really good.
I don't know how Marvel would do anything with Punisher because you can't really.
Not really. Yeah,
The only thing you can do with him is make him rated R, but Disney doesn't make rated R movies. It's not what
Disney's
they
got to
do.
change.
Isn't Punisher just like a dude?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he has no powers.
he just
He's just a Marine.
he's a dude with guns.
Ex-Marine, I should say.
Yeah, he's a dude with guns.
Yep.
And an anger problem
Yeah, and a grudge against crime.
and big cuck.
Sweet. What?
Eduardo would know. As soon as he finished the show, he looked up Punisher Dojo.
I aspire to be like the Punisher.
In no
Cock-wise.
aspects. Oh.
I know Eduardo loved that like one manga of Optimus Prime liking lollies.
What?
Remember that? Eduardo?
Don't do this.
What were you
Don't
reading?
do what?
Okay, so Gabe told me about this Dojin. Not even what
It's
is
not
it?
a
It's not
Dojin.
Dojin.
It's an official manga.
So Gabe, you know how he likes his little sisters. He was like,
Don't
"Yo,
do that.
He
Don't
was like,
sounds weird.
"Yeah,
Don't say it like
Don't
that.
switch it up like
that." Gabe likes his little sisters, and he was like, "Hey, did you know that the Optimus Prime likes lollies?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" So you know me, I'm curious. I was like, "All right, let me search this up. Optimus Prime X lollies." So after scrolling for a
That's
little
weird.
bit, getting past like everything that I wasn't looking for, I found the original artwork, I
Okay.
guess, and then I had to read the Wikipedia because I was not gonna read all that.
Why
So
not?
no, so I read the wiki, and what it is, it's because Autobots don't understand the concept of a kiss as us humans
Makes
understand
sense.
it as. So this one girl, I don't know how old she is, I don't know who she is, just kind of went up to Optimus and gave her a kiss, and Optimus Prime was a robot. He's like, "What is this?" And then she had to explain it to him. Is what I think what it was.
So Optimus Prime, your favorite dude, lolicon, Jose.
He's not my favorite dude.
He's not. You don't like robots?
It's
in
either,
disguise.
It's either Optimus Prime or Eduardo, Jose.
What?
What?
Make your choice. That's
Why are
Jose's
those my
favorite
only
dude.
two choices?
Can we put a straw poll in the description? Who's Jose's favorite person, Optimus Prime or Eduardo?
Why do they get to decide?
Because you're not
They've
deciding.
heard you talk for a couple episodes.
Like two.
That's a couple.
Fuck, like one.
Nah, don't change up now.
A couple minus one.
I haven't even seen the Transformers movies.
You seen Bumblebee?
That's a prequel. It doesn't count.
Oh yeah,
Is
Optimus Prime is in the movie.
Ah.
Is it a prequel? I thought it was its own thing.
It's a prequel. Have you not watched
Bumblebee
it?
movie? No.
was
Okay,
pretty
well,
good.
yeah,
Because
you
it
would know.
because
Yeah, it's a
it
prequel.
all I know is that it has Haley Steinfeld
Yeah.
and Bumblebee.
Yeah, best girl, Haley Steinfeld,
Yeah,
not Bumblebee.
But I thought in the first Transformer, Bumblebee falls
Falls what?
onto Earth.
From orbit?
In the first movie?
Yeah, in the first Transformers, not on Bumblebee.
If you watch Bumblebee, you'll understand.
Okay.
He's there collecting recon.
Got you.
Optimus is like, is this planet suitable for us? And then Bumblebee comes back. He's like, yes, master. That's basically what happens.
that is what he says.
Okay. I've been wanting to watch it.
I think John
For
Cena's in
Haley?
the movie too.
He is. Jonathan is in the movie.
Jonathan C. Nation is in the
Ev-
movie.
Ever since
Jonathan C. Nation. Calling him his legal name, Jose.
Ever since Gabe opened my eyes to Haley Steinfeld, I was like, I gotta watch her stuff, bro.
Did you watch Pitch Perfect 3?
No,
You
I've
gotta
only
watch Pitch
seen the
Perfect
first
3.
two.
She's in Pitch Perfect 3.
She bad?
She's the main character.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she took over Bella's role as basically as MC.
Oh,
Yeah.
like in a good way or in like a
I mean, it was okay.
okay?
I don't really watch Pitch Perfect because I'm like, this is the best plot ever. I just like kind of like, I like music, so I'll listen to
Well,
it.
the first one had good plot, I'd say.
Yeah, the first one was good. The second one was just like a cash grab, and I was like, I'm here for it. I still like music. And the third one was an even bigger cash grab, and I was like, I'm still here for it.
All right.
They had what's the girl? She's Ruby Rose. Yeah, she was in that. She was in the third one.
Who's Ruby Rose?
The fat one?
No, what?
Who, I don't know.
Ruby
who
Rose is the girl who's like has like the kind of like the comb over haircut that like lesbians have. She
Oh.
has tattoos.
The black
She was Batwoman.
Is she an animal?
She an animal?
Yeah. Aren't the people in Sing animals?
Oh.
Are we talking about Sing?
We're talking about Pitch
No.
Perfect.
Okay.
You're on the thin line right there after you said that.
You're trying to get canceled, Jose.
No, that was a good save, actually.
was
He
just
knew what he was saying.
It was Sing.
Oh, she's Batwoman, you said?
Yeah, the original one before she got recasted.
Oh, that girl. Okay. I did not
Remember,
know
we
her
watched
name.
the first episode, right?
Yeah, I did not know her name.
And we were just roasting it because it was so bad.
I was just like, oh, it's that girl.
Yeah, her.
But I never
She's
knew
in
her
that
name.
movie.
Interesting.
Oh, one thing I did want to talk about is like have you seen the Speed situation?
I don't
I
keep up
heard
with
that
Speed.
there's a situation, but I don't know what the situation
So Speed
is.
got permabanned on everything Riot because of a clip on TikTok where he was playing Valorant, and he's winning or not winning. He lost a round, and the guy in the chat was like, bro, he was like trying to help him out or something. He's like, I'm not new to this game. Shut up. Being classic, being like Speed. Yeah, called him a monkey. He's like, shut up, monkey, and all that. And then a girl starts talking. She's like, calm down. He's like, is a female talking to me? And then he said a bunch of misogynistic stuff, like, you know, like calls her the B word, says like, go make a sandwich for your husband.
I think I saw that clip, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
what a classic.
And whatever.
So
basically
Speed
that
just
clip-
being Speed.
Yeah, basically. He always says stuff off the wall and stuff. It's whatever.
Mhm.
And then that clip was circulating, and people were like calling out for Riot to ban them. They're like, this should not be accepted in our.
Pussies, bro.
That's all I'm saying. Like, he's obviously playing a character.
Yeah.
He is like, if you watch any Speed clip, I don't even watch Speed. I see clips. You can obviously tell man is playing a character.
Yeah, the Speed.
No one has that much energy all the time.
He's not real.
Yeah, he's not real.
I think the only time I've seen him be genuine is when he's talking about his mom.
Yeah.
Like any
normal person.
like any normal
Yeah.
person, when they're like talking about their family issues, he like drops the Speed act.
Exactly.
And
So
I'll-
yeah, because of that situation, he got banned, and then that kind of does spur a different issue though Valorant has though. A lot of Valorant players are misogynistic for weird reasons.
I don't play Valorant.
Well,
Why
I was
are
telling
you
this
pointing
story.
at
They
me?
just misogynistic.
Because I saw a clip. Remember, I was asking if you know the
The
Valorant
guy
Dami
that
Mommy?
dod- what? Did you
No,
say?
the Valorant
do-
Dami Mommy?
no.
Dami mommy?
Editor, throw up a clip of her talking. But
Okay.
she was playing Valorant one day, and then like she was like, she just talked, and everyone and the dudes are in there just being toxic.
We're like,
to her.
"Woof, woof, woof, woof."
No, they're being toxic. And like, I was testing those. It's like, what is up with the Valorant players, especially the guys, just like not liking women so much all the time?
It's kinda weird.
Usually in other games, they're like Call of Duty. Oh, gamer girl, like, and they get
God.
happy.
Like,
But like Valorant, they hate them.
Because they're femboys, bro.
I don't understand why Valorant brings out all the misogynistic people who just hate women.
It's a different time.
They're like, oh, Dodge is a woman. We're not winning this game.
Dude.
Or like, have you ever seen the ones where like they pick their agent and they're like, ugh, of course we're gonna lose. The girl took my
I
agent.
think I know what you're referring to. I think someone sent me her TikTok, like today actually.
Dami mommy.
But I have to look for it. No, it was not Tyler.
No, but she, not her specifically, but just in general, I kind of feel bad for the women on Valorant. They just want to play the game, and most of the time, they're better than a lot of the guys who talk trash to them, like Kaide. She's better than a lot of other guys at
Yeah.
the game, but people still talk trash because they're just like, women can't be good at video games.
I don't know. I don't know what's
So
going
weird.
on. People are whack.
Yeah.
Oh, is
I
it,
literally saw one clip where the guy was like, she was top fragging. She had like
This girl?
Let me see. Yeah, that girl.
Oh yeah, artist sent me her.
She had like 15 kills with the guy's agent, and the guy's like, and they were still losing though, but she was top fragging.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, yeah, anyone can get 15 kills with my agent.
All
I'd actually
right.
have 25, and we'd be winning right now. I was just like, dude, play better with. Stop. I don't like that these Valorant people are
I
like,
don't-
I'm only good with my one agent. Get good with other agents then.
There's something about I don't know, dude. It's like I always say it. It's always like an old thing. I feel people are saying a lot, but I do think it's true that video games, like old toxic players, just like anyone now couldn't be in a Modern Warfare lobby
Mhm.
for just how toxic it is in that lobby.
Yeah.
It's just like if they say something now, nah, I don't think like the generation we are in now
That's
could be
okay.
toxic.
The difference between that toxic and this toxic, that toxic was good. This toxic is just
It was
stupid.
good.
It is.
Like
It's-
this toxic is just being stupid. You're just like in Call of Duty they're not being misogynistic to a woman, like telling her like, oh, you're not good because you're a woman. They were actually creative with their insults.
Yeah.
That's the thing. At
They
least
were-
be creative.
I remember
You can be misogynistic, racist, but be creative with it. That's all. That's all
Yeah.
we ask.
I remember in the Call of Duty lobbies, even if they were toxic to you and they did good, better than you, there was always like a 50-50 of like, damn, he's actually good at the game.
Yeah.
Or they would just double down on the toxicity.
Yeah.
But like, even then, if someone was better than you, that just made you want to play better. Because you just want to up them. But now people are just like, I'm naturally good. I'm not going to get better. You're just bad.
Yeah. And they have all these excuses for why they lose.
Exactly.
Instead.
It's so
It's like, oh,
stupid.
it's because my ping. I had never heard anyone in the Call of Duty days say my ping. Never.
They'll just be like, you're bad.
You're hacking. He's hacking.
It's like, I hacked your mom's pants.
Yeah. Got him.
Got him. But now I don't know. I'll use femboys on Valorant.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I think it's the femboys. Femboys are ruining our gaming experience.
Like earlier, actually earlier today I was playing Valorant.
Hot take.
What'd you say?
Hot take. Femboys ruined Valorant.
Oh my gosh, I was playing Valorant with Tyler today actually, and there's this one guy, right?
Was he a
who was-
fanboy?
I don't know, but he was talking. He goes, they always go high or whatever to get someone to talk, and this girl responded,
Oh my god.
right? And then he started, he automatically starts changing up how he's talking. And then he switched up. He's trying to make her laugh. He's saying all this funny. And, I say one thing. She chuckles and he just switches up. He's like, he gets all defensive. And I'm like, it's not.
He gets defensive. Like, recreate it.
No.
Why not?
It's really cringy.
You said something funny, and she was like,
She went,
and he's like, that actually wasn't even that funny, to be honest.
Right.
I said something funnier last time. I think you were muted or something, but I didn't hear you laugh to my joke.
To be honest, I'm funnier, straight up.
He started throwing. He started throwing the match. I was
because you made the girl laugh.
That's what it had to have been. That he was doing fine. I made her chuckle, gave like any normal thing. I just went, I'm trying to play the game, made her chuckle, and he starts throwing, and I'm like, you're sad. You're an actual sad individual.
Valorant players are losers. There's two types. Okay, there's three types of Valorant players. They're regular people, they're losers, and there's Gabe, the GOAT.
Gabe.
But like, yeah.
All right.
And the regular players number is so much smaller than the losers, which is so unfortunate.
Truly.
I feel like a lot of the regular players on Valorant are the people who don't use mics, which is always unfortunate because we always have to hear the losers. We don't get to hear the cool people as much.
Or like, yeah, or kids.
Oh yeah, kids need to get off Valorant, honestly. They do.
You always found them on Call of Duty. I always think about that.
Yeah, but that's different. Call of Duty was kind of a game we knew kids were playing.
Yeah.
Whereas Valorant, I'm like, I don't know. I guess Valorant does look like it's more aimed for kids than Call of Duty is, but for some reason when I play Valorant, I want to play with adults. Maybe it's because I'm an adult.
Maybe
I want to play with like.
You don't want to face other
age.
squeakers.
I don't want to I don't have a kid on my team trying to tell me what to do.
There's always gonna be squeakers, dude. I remember when I grew up and I heard a squeaker in the Call of Duty lobby. I was like, oh, my time is now.
You're a squeaker, Eduardo.
I was when I was like a kid.
Yeah, and you were a kid.
Yeah, when I was younger, yeah. When I was like 12 playing Call of Duty and then I turned 18.
No, you were a squeaker at 15.
Maybe.
You
I
were.
don't know.
Maybe at 17 you were a squeaker.
Probably. I don't know. I don't know
What
when.
do you know?
I'm like 18.
No,
you
you're
were a
not.
squeaker when you were 19.
Okay. I was like, I heard a kid in the lobby and I was like, oh, I can be toxic to this kid. But then, toxicity's changed on Call of Duty. I tried saying something to him and he goes, hey, man.
Hey, man.
I ain't about
That's
that.
not cool.
And I was like,
I ain't about that.
Why would you say that?
He's like, he was like, why would you say that? And I was like, it ain't the same.
Now you're making me feel bad.
Being
I'm going
toxic,
through some stuff right now, man.
I'll be like, kill yourself. And you'll be like, oh my God.
I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna go like, oh my God, I can't believe it.
First I failed my math test, now this.
That's when I realized toxicity just ain't for me.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no.
like, what are you toxic all the time to me?
I know.
I've seen you play GTA.
Must
Also,
I?
what do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Yeah,
Oh
what do you-
yeah, someone kills you, get your oppressor, kill them until they leave the
That's
game.
different. That's not toxic. Right?
That's
That's
exactly
not
what
toxic.
toxic is.
That's just how I always played.
They'll be begging in the chat, like, leave me alone.
That's-
You're like, no.
That's just how I always played GTA, right? Because griefers always existed on the old generation, PS3. When I say old generation, not PS4. When I say on the PS3 days, right? They would always kill you until either you left or you just fought back. So I was always like, okay, he killed me once. It's time for just a firefight until someone leaves the match.
True.
That's just the energy I've been carrying out all these generations.
No, because in GTA, it's just like you kill him once and you're gone. You're like, nah, I'm gonna keep killing him over and over.
Yeah.
And over. That's just stupid.
No, it's not.
Move on.
It's kind of stupid.
They need to learn. You know what I mean?
Learn what?
They should not have killed me. They
It's
should
like
have
an
just,
accident. You like actually got ran over once. You're like, never again. I'm gonna go with this whole friends list and kill all his friends.
It's always funny when a tryhard, you know, I don't know why, but tryhards always have those goofy outfits in GTA.
What's a tryhard in GTA? You?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not a tryhard. in
What
GTA.
level are you? Like 200?
No.
Actual tryhard.
Three
You have a
and a half.
business. You have
Yeah.
a whole business.
I saved up for that.
And you own a garage with like the monster trucks, the derby arena.
Do you?
You own like everything
the
in the
arena?
game. Yeah, you own the casino. You own
Okay.
like everything in the game.
That's cause I don't play the game like how you should sometimes.
You play like a tryhard. Yeah.
Sometimes I play with glitches. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You also glitched the casino wheel to get the one car you wanted.
You did do that. I remember that.
That's on Rockstar. That's not on me.
So, but when I say that,
Why'd you say something like that?
Because I told you I used exploits all the time in like Skyrim, and you're like, really? You're the guy who used exploits?
I was
mean,
joking because I did the
that's
same
on-
thing.
That's on Bethesda for leaving the glitches in the game. I just happen to exploit them.
Exactly.
Same with Elden Ring. I won't
Alright.
There's
lie.
exploits in Elden Ring?
Journey 2, yeah, because Journey 2, I was like, I beat the game already. Why am I gonna do this the right way? So I used every exploit I knew. I saw Jose sent me a TikTok of how to beat the fire giant, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. So I exploited the fire giant. I wasn't fighting him again. Who else did I exploit?
But you're
I exploited
stronger.
Moog.
Moog. Who's
There's a
Moog?
glitch where you can just like jump into his arena and he doesn't fight back. He
Oh
just looks
yeah,
at
yeah.
you.
I've seen that.
So I did that.
Wow.
There's Radon too, right?
Is there an exploit for that one? I tried it. It didn't work, so I just had to beat him the right way.
Okay.
But luckily, it was like he got nerfed at that point. So wait, no, he didn't actually. But I was massively higher level than him, obviously. So I just beat him. I don't know. If you leave an exploit in the game, I don't think it's my fault for using it.
Alright.
It's your fault for leaving it in the game.
Exactly. That's me on
what if they don't know
GTA.
what's in the game?
What?
They'll know eventually. If I know, they should know. Because I knew from YouTube. I didn't figure it out myself most of the time.
Dude, it's crazy when people find stuff like that. I'm always like, what are you doing? How'd you find
That's
this?
what I always wonder. I'm like, how are these like...
Why do you perform this specific sequence of events?
Yeah.
Have you seen like the people like as soon as Elden Ring came out, they had videos on like how to get the secret item off the side of the map. I'm like, how did you know to find that? Like, what were you playing Elden Ring one day? Just like, what if I jump off the edge here and then like backstep?
That's what I feel about like speed runs. I'm like, how did you find this spot?
Oh, like
right
the
here?
skips you can get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
That is so
sequence
weird.
skipping. I'm
Yeah.
like, how'd you
I
find
don't know how they
this?
do that. It's got to be trial and error, but like, what?
Sometimes, but what made you go
Yeah,
there?
what makes you think this? Will
How
be a
did you
skip
start
right
the
here?
trial?
This is the one.
Obviously, it's trial and error, but how did you get to the trial as the
Yeah.
first place in the first place?
Yo, stop messing with that, Jose.
Didn't you have socks on earlier?
No, I don't.
Look at this man. Jose always takes off his socks and editor, show up the clip of The Rock taking off his elbow pad. That's how Jose takes off his socks.
All right.
You know what I'm talking about, Jose?
I know. Of course, I know what you're talking about.
That's how he takes off his. That's how he takes off his socks. Show the whole clip of him doing the people's elbow. That's what Jose does. But instead of an elbow pad, it's his socks.
Damn,
I guess.
we've really switched up.
What do you mean I switched up?
You begged me to come back on an
Did
episode,
I?
Jose, just for you to say.
You were like,
Just for you
I'm
to take
tired
off
of
your
playing Elden Ring. Put me back on the episode.
You're like, please, I want to be back. I want to be part of the business write-offs.
All right.
That's really all it is,
I'm
Jose.
begging. Please.
I think I'm over leveled in Elden Ring.
Probably. What level are you?
I think 130-ish. Mid 130s.
Mid 130s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just go ahead and beat the game real quick then, and
Yeah.
then
Just beat it.
are you gonna go for the platinum or what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
me,
your
me
word?
and me and it.
Well, you're not getting a platinum.
Me and
You can
Jose
only
have
get,
to have a little, not a wager, but what would you call it?
I don't know.
Just a little challenge in who would get the most platinums in Souls games.
I guess kind of a race. Or more like a marathon.
I could do it. I already have platinum in Elden Ring. All I gotta do is I have Bloodborne already.
True. Yeah. Go for
And,
it.
like, I've always wanted to play Sekiro. Buys.
Yeah.
Have Jose buy me Sekiro, and then I can
It's
play
on
it.
sale right now. 50% off.
So what is it?
Like
20?
30.
30.
Why is this 60
Is it
bucks?
still a full price game?
Yeah.
It probably.
Yeah.
I thought it would go down to like 30. So it's probably
Already.
15.
They only have the Game of the Year edition. Maybe that makes a difference.
Oh no. Actually,
Of course,
yeah.
Sekiro win Game of the Year, man. From Software doesn't miss.
No, I'm waiting for this Game of the Year Elden Ring, bro.
It's gonna be Game of the Year. Come on, like what's his competition this year? Has anything even come out this year?
Horizon
Oh, you're
Forbidden
right.
West.
From Rise, yeah, that is actually pretty good. I've heard. I do want to play that actually.
What else has come out this year?
Don't.
That's really its only competition. That's the
I
only
think
thing I've
those
ever
two
heard of.
are the only like
So
big games.
far.
So far,
Yeah,
a bunch of
we're-
indie games have come out, but those already get a different award for that.
We're only 4 months in the year, so there's always something to come out. But
I think Pokemon is supposed to come out later
Pokemon
this
is
year.
It's
not-
not gonna win Game of the
Pokemon is
Year.
not taking no Game of the Year.
For
I'd
some
be surprised if Pokemon even gets nominated for Game of the Year.
for some reason they wanted to push back Zelda to 2023.
It wasn't gonna win. Game
I'm
of the
tired
Year.
of. I mean, I like it because it means they work on the games more. But like, why is God of War? This is one thing I don't like right here, because you guys know I love Spider-Man and God of War.
True.
I don't like that they happen to come out the same year. So
Like-
Spider-Man couldn't win Game of the Year because God of War had to win, of course.
Yeah.
And then Spider-Man 2 and God of War 2 are coming out the same year
It's a
again.
rematch. It's a
So I'm like-
rematch.
Maybe it's a
I'm like, bro,
rematch. Yeah.
Spider-Man, you gotta really step up your game for God of
Come
War
on,
this time.
please, Insomniac. I'm
They're like,
begging.
let's
Insomnia put out the best game ever.
Yeah, let's purposefully come out on the same year as God
I know
of War.
your goal. I know your
And then
golden.
Spider-Man
boy.
3 is gonna come out the same time God of War 3 comes out. Like,
I know your golden boy Ratchet and Clank was it released, but I need you to put some stuff on Spider-Man.
Paul, Insomniac does that?
Yeah, Insomniac does Ratchet and Clank.
So they only done Spider-Man good. Is only the good thing they've done.
I think they did Sly Cooper as well.
Okay, Sly Cooper and Spider-Man are the only good things they've done. S's.
All across the board. Actually, let me look into that. I feel like Insomniac has done more.
How do you feel about your boy Hollow? Did Hollow Knight win the Game of the Year?
No,
Probably indie game of the year.
no, it got
Yeah,
best
probably.
track, didn't it?
Probably.
I would
I
think
thought-
it would win it best any game. Who would win it over it? Cuphead?
Yeah,
Did Cuphead come out the same year?
I don't think.
yeah.
Then that's unlucky if it did. Because Cuphead and Hollow Knight are the biggest indie games I've ever heard of, like, recently.
I think Cuphead probably came out the same year.
Oh, that's unfortunate for you then, Jose.
Yeah, they came out the same year.
Yeah. But
Get wrecked.
hey, but look on the bright side, Jose. It did get best soundtrack.
Of course it did. It's got a banger soundtrack.
They did Spyro apparently.
That is how you feel with Hollow Knight. Is how I feel with Spider-Man. It happened to come out the same year as God of War. I'm like, why?
I'm always on the right side.
At least I like both games. Jose doesn't like Cuphead.
I played it. I just never beat it.
You don't like
it's boring.
Cuphead?
You said it was boring.
I never said that.
You
Yeah, you said it was a boring, repetitive game.
I
'cause
never,
only-
I never said that.
That's what you said.
That doesn't sound like something I would say at all.
All right, let me Jose translate it. I don't like it.
Jose translate when he says that doesn't sound like something I would say at all. Meaning I probably said it, but I don't want to admit it on the podcast.
He probably said something like, "I don't like it," is what he'll say on the podcast.
I probably said something like, "I don't really like this level, man. It's kind of hard."
Nah,
That what he actually means is it's a bad game design.
it's badly made.
repetitive.
It's
Music is
it
bad.
doesn't have an easy mode, and it's not Hollow Knight.
True. Jose, what game do you think is like viewed as good that you think is a bad game?
I don't know, dude. I don't really view games as bad, really.
Spyro.
I don't view games as
Maybe.
bad.
What's a good game you view as bad, Eduardo? What's your gaming hot take?
What's a good game that I consider bad?
Yeah. I personally thought Ghost of Tsushima was boring. 'Cause I was playing it and I was like, this
I
game
can see that.
Its only thing it has is visuals.
It's just pretty.
I
It's
Yeah.
just a pretty game.
I think
Visuals is the only thing the game has going for it.
I got kind of bored playing it, but I had to keep going.
Oh, so you do think games are bad?
Not games.
If the game is boring,
Okay,
it's bad,
yeah.
Jose.
Is it?
Stop trying to be a PC, like, I don't have bad takes type person. Just admit you have opinions. You're a person. You can have opinions, Jose. You can't say something's boring, but I don't think it's bad. Saying it's boring means inherently you think it's bad.
Does it?
You can't
Yeah.
think something's
I
boring,
wouldn't
but
say
it's
that.
good. That's not how it works.
I enjoyed it.
Those counteract each other.
I mean,
It's not boring and good.
I guess.
It's always either like, if you do want to say something's boring, you could be like, this is boring, but this. You know what I mean?
But it's good.
Like sometimes you can just be like, the story's boring, but the gameplay of it is great.
Or like how I feel about Fast and Furious. The story is boring, but I enjoy the visuals. and the fun haha car drive moment.
The fun haha car, the entire movie.
Cargo.
Yeah,
Cargo.
not the whole- yeah, I just enjoy the stupidness of it. I don't think the movie is good though.
I think
but I
like-
enjoy the
I
stupidness.
feel like we
of
talked
it.
about this. Like only the
What?
first 2 maybe Fast and Furious movies were like actually
Fast
good.
5.
Fast 5.
You
Like all
forget
the way
about
until
that?
Fast 5.
Yeah, all the way till Fast 5 are good.
What do you mean only the first 2?
But Tokyo Drift is 3.
I didn't, okay, I saw 1, 2, 5, and then so on. I actually have never seen 3 or 4.
But
You
I
didn't see
think
Tokyo Drift?
1 through 5 is objectively their best 5 movies.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, we're done.
Once they got
Let's
to
get
6, I
crazy.
fell
Well, they're
off.
just cash grabs, which is fine.
Yeah, but they're like good. Turn off your brain cash grab.
Yeah, they're good blockbuster. They do what they're made to do.
Yeah.
They never sit here and advertise these Fast and Furious movies like
Every-
they're like they're Pulp Fiction. That's not what they're
ever,
advertising.
ever since like the heist movie.
5.
Yeah, 5. I love 5. But
5 is like I think it's
Yeah.
my
was,
favorite.
was 6 the one where like they go to India and they drive the car off the building?
What?
I think that's 7.
Ah, dude.
I don't know
Just
what movie
just
that is.
after 5, I was like,
What's going on?
what are we doing here?
Why aren't we on the streets anymore?
Is Dubai in India? Because that's where they were. They were in Dubai.
Yeah.
Dubai is not in India.
Yeah, I don't
Is
think
it,
it
no,
is.
is it not?
I think
I
it's
know Dubai's
farther.
like a-
I think it's farther up north.
Dubai's like a misogynistic but rich country, or not country, place. Let me see if I'm tripping. It's a
Oh.
city in Arab Emirates. Yeah, it's not in India.
Okay.
Racist.
My bad. I didn't
So
mean
the
to do that.
podcast just learned Eduardo is racist.
Crazy. Anyways, when they drive their car out the building, I was like,
Yeah,
this is just action. I love it.
exactly.
Or like when The Rock like just broke his cast.
Yeah.
he's like, all right, time to get serious, and he flexes.
Yeah.
He just goes and then go. And I was like,
Exactly.
okay, this is obviously just an anime at this
That's just
point.
how-
See, those are examples of things we don't think they're good, but we enjoy them. But we're not gonna sit here and be like, Fast and Furious movies are good. But no, we enjoy them.
Just good
You
action.
can enjoy something that's bad, Jose, which is where you're confusing it with.
Probably.
Or like with Dom being related to John Cena,
That was pretty crazy. I was like, oh my god,
And
what
the
a
newer
plot
movie.
twist.
Yeah.
and he's just like, I had to do it for
Family.
familia. He was like, I had to do it for family. I was like, oh my god.
It was really hard to hear.
At this
I don't know
point,
how
they're
you heard that.
rolling the meme.
They are.
know
They
it.
for sure are. Ever since
Well,
he said
family.
familia, which is the 5th movie.
They're just like, all right, they like the meme. Let's roll with it.
That's why I love this movie.
It's,
bro.
he said
See,
it. He
I
said
love
it.
it when like companies are self-aware.
Yeah.
That's the best. Like No Way Home, they made the memes in the movie. They're like, oh, I'm somewhat of a scientist myself. The
Yeah.
Spider-Man pointing.
Or like
we
bad-
need companies that are self-aware. That makes movies more fun.
Yeah, but be smart, like self-aware in a good way, not just try and poke fun of it just for the like a
Yeah.
forceful laugh, because it could be done bad. For
And
sure.
obviously, Deadpool does it too all the time.
Mhm.
He talks about his own ranking in the box office. He's like, rated R movies, Passion of the Christ. Then there's me right there.
That's
Or
why,
he's like self-aware of the criticisms of his past movie.
that's why if they like, that's why like I said in the last episode, if they do force Deadpool to be PG-13,
He has to poke
I want
fun
him
at
to
it. He
poke
would.
fun at it.
It's a guaranteed he would. There's no way he just doesn't reference it at all.
Yeah.
I hope I can't cuss anymore.
He's like, narts. It's like this is.
He's not
some-
saying oh narts.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He's like,
But
Or they just put bleeps in there.
that's stupid. Bleeps are stupid.
No, they
I want
can
him
do
to
a
react.
funny
I want
gag
him
with
to. I want him to go
bleeps.
like and you see him visually be frustrated because he can't curse. I personally think that would be funny.
aren't they allowed like
No,
Yeah,
one
they're allowed one
F-word?
F word.
Yeah.
are they really?
Yeah.
Because
Maybe
I saw a meme.
Oh, for
well, I'm
Samuel
not,
Jackson.
yeah, I'm not completely sure if it's like actually true, but Samuel Jackson says any movie he's on this PG-13, he granted the F word. That's like in his contract. He's like, if anyone's saying the F word, it's me.
If they're guaranteed at least one, I want him to at least like the joke is that he's saving that one F word.
And then Samuel Jackson comes in and says,
Yeah, he just gets mad.
that would be the best joke ever.
Exactly.
All right, let's give it PG-13
See,
Deadpool. I
this
want the joke.
PG-13 movie could be made in a good way if it's just all jokes. I just want it to be done well.
I would just prefer it to be a rated R.
I would
but yeah,
prefer it to be rated R, but
I think they can do it. Like,
but
I
if they
have
do it
faith-
PG-13, it just has to be like a joke movie at that point.
Yeah, because the guy who's theorized to be directing is the guy who directed Free Guy and Adam Project, which Jose saw.
Mm-hmm.
So
I didn't see
And-
Free Guy.
you saw Adam Project though.
True. Did he also direct Adam Project?
Yeah.
That's why I said it.
Okay. Yeah.
But then it's not. I don't. Is the problem the director? I think the problem would be mostly Disney.
No, it's the director. He could make it good. People
Oh,
love
make
Free
it
Guy.
good. I thought you meant like. I thought you meant like
He
in,
does make the
making
movie.
it R or PG-13.
Oh no. Like I'm saying, like he's only done PG-13 movies, and he did Free Guy. And everyone loved Free Guy. So
Yeah.
maybe he could make it good.
Hopefully, I have faith in this guy. I heard so many good things about his movies.
He did
What,
direct
Free
Free
Guy?
Guy.
Free Guy.
And the
I hadn't heard
Adam
good things
Project.
about Adam Project. I heard it was like a mid movie.
It's alright.
Oh wait, I remember watching Adam.
Jose
Project.
translation, it's alright means it's mid, but I don't want to say it's mid because I want to be seen as the guy that
Actually,
knows everything.
Oh no, never mind. I don't know what the Adam
You're
Project.
so
is.
afraid to make a stance on anything, Jose.
I think it was like the Belgic experiment, something like that.
The who?
I don't know what Adam Project is actually.
It's the one with Ryan Reynolds where he
He goes back in time.
he goes back in time, talks to his like younger self.
Yeah, I have no idea. I've never seen the Adam Project. I thought
It's
it was.
a
I thought it was
Netflix
another
original
movie.
that's probably
Okay.
why.
Yeah.
Well, not Netflix original, but like a Netflix.
Netflix
exclusive.
produced.
Yeah.
Exclusive. Never mind.
Yeah. So is Knives Out 2, which I'm kind of
Knives
bummed
Out
out
2.
about. Yeah, I wanted Knives Out 2 to be in theaters because I liked watching Knives Out in theaters.
Mhm.
It was nice. It was crazy.
But now they're like, nah, it's a Netflix show. Not
It's
show,
a show.
movie.
Movie.
Oh.
Oh.
And I'm like, I mean, I'll still watch it, but I definitely prefer it was in theaters.
Yeah.
I want to watch it.
I
I
don't
like
want-
the theater experience.
Yeah, I like the theater experience as well. I don't want that to just kind of be like start being streamed onto platforms.
Exactly. Like, okay, there is a place for the theaters and there's a place for streaming. Like Fast and Furious, don't think I would be watching that on Netflix if it
Yeah.
came on Netflix. I watch it
No.
in the theater because it's the theater experience.
You get the XD.
Yeah. Same with the
Familia.
Transformer movies. Like those type of movies are meant to be enjoyed in the theaters.
Yeah.
Whereas-
Anything like just high
High action.
action. Yeah.
Like I can watch Hawkeye on my computer, whatever. I don't care. I don't need
Yeah.
to watch that in theaters. It's just Hawkeye show.
It's just Hawkeye.
Oh, it's not
Yeah.
out yet.
It's just Haley.
Yeah, I didn't say it was out yet.
Aw. What a shame.
I know it's coming to Netflix because it was advertised during the Super Bowl with the Adam Project
Oh.
and
Yeah,
some other movies.
Ah,
but
those
I remember
bastards.
seeing Knives Out too, and I was like, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it just
I
has
wanted
a
to see
black screen with the words Knives Out 2.
that. Yeah. Really
I hate
unfortunate.
it.
I don't like that streaming is taking over a little too much.
Yeah.
Also, streaming has hurt the Batman's box office sales too.
Seriously?
Because the Batman
Really?
would have hit $1 billion. I know it would have, but because it started going to HBO Max too early, people stopped seeing it in theaters
Makes
because it's on
sense.
HBO Max.
It's at home.
So now their sales started progressively dropping, which is
Man.
so unfortunate. They should have waited at least a little
Yeah.
bit more.
That's stupid. Why put it?
Yeah, I
so
don't know why they
early?
did it so soon.
How long ago? Well, by the time we were recording this, how long has it been since it was in theaters?
Couple weeks?
Just
It
like
came out March 1st.
March 1st, so it's been like
A month.
A month.
It's been a month. That's
Jeez.
I don't know. It's,
Yeah, they
in this
didn't
day
give
and
it
age,
any
it's a little
time.
too early.
Yeah. They gave it no time to like really like. I mean, to be honest, 1 month of being in the box office and it got $700 million
That's
is
still a lot.
extremely impressive.
That's still a lot. Yeah.
That's very impressive.
But in this day and age, putting it on a streaming service so early, I don't think so.
It hurts you, yeah. Like
Yeah.
same thing with the Suicide Squad. Everyone loved the movie, but it went straight from like as soon as it got released, it was on streaming services. That's why its
Really?
box office sales are so low. You could never tell how good the movie actually would have done because it was like a day one release on
Yeah.
HBO Max.
I think Mortal Kombat went straight to streaming services
Yep,
as well.
it did. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember seeing it at a friend's house, and
So did Godzilla vs Kong.
Man. That was a good movie.
It's usually the HBO Max. They're the people who do it. Because
yeah,
HBO Max has all the
buzz
shows.
too
we just-
early, bro.
Yeah, they're like, oh, put it on HBO Max. They love watching. Yes, we do, but you want like the box office helps the movie like people know that their movie did well. Streaming sales don't really tell them that, because like if well they're gonna make the Batman 2 regardless, but
Yeah.
like say they were on the edge and the Batman 2 didn't get enough money, they'd be like, ooh, should we even make it or not? But obviously we know from the critic reviews it's gonna get a Batman.
Yeah, for sure.
True.
Also,
Like the Suicide Squad. If it wasn't for like people actively saying it was so good because we love James Gunn, like if anyone other than James Gunn directed that movie, but it was the same, I think it'd be such a quiet like heard movie.
yeah,
It's because James Gunn is such a like prominent figure, people want to support him.
What James Gunn do?
He's a director everyone loves. He does Guardians of the Galaxy,
Oh.
Peacemaker, Suicide Squad. People just love James Gunn as a person too. They think he's awesome.
yeah.
So he gets a lot of support for everything he does.
Oh, but speaking of the Batman, I don't think we ever talked about this. I watched the first two Christian Bale's Batman yesterday. Not yesterday, but earlier this week.
True. I don't know. I didn't watch the third one.
It's not on Netflix.
So
Only the
not?
first two are on Netflix.
That's weird.
Yeah, I thought that. I was trying to look for the third one. I went on Netflix. I searched up
On HBO
Batman.
Max. I have HBO Max.
That's whack. What's it doing on another service?
HBO Max has all the DC stuff. That's why the Batman went to HBO Max. Did you not hear me say
Well,
that?
yeah. But you said all the DC stuff is on there. I was like, man. Oh, Warner Brothers. Never mind.
Yeah. Batman is DC and so is Batman. Both Batman.
What they doing on Netflix?
Who'd have thought?
What are they doing on Netflix?
I have no idea. That was surprising to me when I saw they were even on Netflix.
They just kind of like dropped them.
I always thought that was weird because I'm like, these are on HBO Max. Why would they allow it to go to also Netflix?
I don't know.
Oh, the Dark Knight.
Especially
Rises
The
made
Dark
a
Knight,
billion.
which is like everyone's like, this is the best comic movie ever.
Yeah.
Weird that they allowed it to go to.
What were you saying, that Jose?
The Dark Knight Rises has made $1 billion.
Of course
Yeah.
it did.
I see why so many people like these movies. I was watching the first one. I was like, this is really good. I really enjoyed this. I can see why. And the second one dropped, and I was like, God damn. I see why so many people suck off Harry. What's his name?
Ledger.
Heath Ledger. I was like, that is such an amazing performance from that man.
Christopher Nolan is an amazing director too, which is
Mhm.
of course why those movies are so well.
It just worked, especially that like what you and Deven were talking about, that ballroom scene. After I was like, fuck. There's so many subtle things in that thing.
There's a lot of subtle things. Nolan's really good at doing like the little small things that you
Yeah.
never think about. And Heath Ledger was a good method actor too, because he did a lot of improv that made his Joker just better.
Mhm.
Like the constant licking his lips because he wanted to keep the prosthetics on, just made the Joker look better. I'm pretty sure, like I haven't looked this up, but I'm pretty sure him tossing out the drink was him improving it. But it does seem like a Nolan thing to
Yeah.
do.
Or like,
Also, the hospital scene was also improv.
Yeah.
When he blowing it up.
just like everything about it. Like it's an amazing sequence at the beginning. It's like I can see why so many people love this movie. I even now thinking about it, I'm like, this is just a great movie.
Yeah.
Like I'm not. There's no point in me adding anything onto it because everything's already been said from other people. What were you
Pretty
saying?
much, yeah. Nothing. I was just gonna be like, speaking of movies, you're gonna be excited for like the next episode.
Sonic 2?
Okay, that's not what I said.
Is that
but
what
yeah.
you mean? The next
Sonic
episode? Are we gonna
2?
talk about Sonic 2
Sonic
the next
2 is
episode?
sold out.
Yeah,
I know,
we were
dude. I'm
supposed to
like,
see
what
Sonic 2
is
today,
this?
But
Oh.
unfortunately,
Instead, we came to the studio.
we can watch it next week. Jose's off next Friday, I think.
Saturday.
Saturday.
Dude, I was so
probably
ready.
work
I'm like,
Saturday.
oh my fucking god, Sonic 2.
I didn't think it was gonna be sold out.
That just puts in
I
perspective how
knew it
much
was gonna be
Morbius
sold out.
sucks.
That's why I told you 2 days before to look at the tickets, Jose.
Yeah.
And then
sent
I
you
asked you.
screenshots.
Yeah, I asked you yesterday too. I was like, when are we doing this?
Yeah, you sent screenshots, but you didn't buy tickets.
No, because I was waiting for you to say like what the move was, what the final move was.
Everyone was like, Jose's the Messiah. We need Jose to
don't
play in
think
this one.
Save the
that should
podcast.
never be your
was-
thought.
It was like, it's Jose.
Like I think
You literally told us, step aside, Jose's got this,
I'd never-
boys.
You're
I
like,
would
I
never
got
say
this,
something like that.
lads.
Call me Daddy Jose today.
And then Devin was like, oh my god, Daddy Jose.
No, Devin's
Yeah,
a simp for Jose.
I think this is the second time I've tried planning to go watch a movie.
And you
both-
never respond to anyone?
Both times Devin ended up taking over. So when are we watching the movie?
Yeah,
These times are good.
I think
what was the first time? Jujutsu Kaisen?
I think so.
What was the second time then? Oh, it's
This one,
Sonic. Yeah.
This one.
You know why? It's because you're always showing your toes to him for free.
What?
You know how much Devin loves toes.
Devin
You
is a
just let
maniac
them
for
out
toes.
all easy.
Bro, Eddie screenshotted a picture of my toes.
Okay.
Excuse me? You sent him pictures of your toes?
So I was just chilling on my chair, and I was like sending snaps. And he
You were-
screenshotted
you
it.
were
And I was like, "What's the big idea?"
I'm about to send these grippers for free to Eddie.
I sent them to everyone.
Get him a sneak peek.
I didn't get no toe pics from
It
Jose.
was,
Yeah.
it was like a day or two ago.
Man, why don't I get toe pics,
I
Jose?
was just standing around, and I was like, everyone gets the same
Clip it.
picture.
You clip what Eduardo said.
And he screenshotted it, and I was like, "What's the big idea, Eddie?" I didn't confront him about it, but I was like, "That's weird."
Is this your version of confronting him?
No,
Because you know he doesn't listen to this.
because I forgot about it. Honestly, I was in Discord last night with him, but I forgot about it.
Or Eddie's supposed to be on the next episode. Not like on. I know the listeners were hyped for a
He's
second.
like, let's go! And
He's not gonna
the
be
infamous
on
Eddie.
the episode. He's gonna be here while we record our next episode.
Is that what he wants
Is he
to
just
do?
gonna listen?
Yeah, basically. He'll probably speak if like we say something that would.
It would be like, right,
speak.
Eddie? You'd be like, no.
I mean, knowing Eddie, he's not gonna sit there for a 2-hour session and not say anything.
You
He'll
never
say
know.
something for sure.
I don't know.
Has to, dog. He has
Especially because like occasionally we'll just throw in a little like Eddie lore,
A
but, like,
little
oh, yeah,
jab on
Eddie
Eddie.
has sex with dogs, then we move on.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We've sprinkled so much
Anyway.
lore on this man, and people say, "Well, who's good at foreshadowing in general?" Oda's amazing at foreshadowing.
Actually, though, I think Oda gets massively overhyped as
For
as
his
a
foreshadowing?
foreshadower. Yeah, he's. I think he's an average foreshadower. If anyone who gets the proper hype for I think foreshadowing is Isayama. Isayama that's actual foreshadowing.
The writer
he
of
did
who?
in chapter 1, Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
That's actual foreshadowing.
I would need to
Whereas
read-
Oda, it's a whole bunch of the readers reaching for stuff that don't make sense.
I don't know how true this is because I was watching it with Tyler. You know how Tyler is when it comes to One Piece. He was like, that's foreshadowing for hockey. I don't know, do you know who I'm talking about? During Drum Island, when this guy's talking about pirates, he's like, pirates are notorious for their amazing sight and raw strength. And Tyler was like, you see that game? That's foreshadowing for hockey, observation
That's a
hockey.
reach.
And I was
It's
like,
actually a
and I was like, how?
That's Tyler, classic One Piece fan.
He's like, he's foreshadowing hockey right there, observation hockey, and the other hockeys or whatever.
I
that-
never had that thought when I was reading One Piece.
And I was like,
Because it's not.
and I was like, I don't know about that, Tyler. This
Like,
is
I picked up on a lot more things in Attack on Titan than I did in One
Yeah,
Piece.
I was like,
Because he's an actual foreshadower.
I'm like,
whereas
so-
Oda just writes things. He'll occasionally go back and be like, ooh, I can expand on that idea. That's not foreshadowing.
that's kind of what
it's like this is episode 80, Tyler. And what is hockey introduced? Episode
500.
500, you said? I don't know, Tyler. I don't know about that one.
interesting.
What are you talking about? What happens in chapter 1 of Attack on Titan? If we can say
The
that
bird.
without. Sheesh. Okay. I see
Even
what you
episode
mean.
1 of the anime into like this isn't a spoiler because this is whatever, but I think this is episode 1. It's either episode 1. I know for sure it's season 1 when he it's like one of the first. It's like one of the opening scenes with Eren. Eren turns to Mikasa and he goes, "Oh, I thought you had short hair." And that's like foreshadowing to the fact that in the future, Mikasa gets short hair and he's looking at his future memories. So Isayama had that planned
Isayama
out.
got that bag when it comes to
Like,
foreshadowing.
say whatever you will about Attack on Titan. I don't care if you like it or not. I'm not saying he's a better writer than Oda. That's not what I'm arguing.
You already got the One Piece fans when you first said that. He was like, I think
Yeah.
Isayama does foreshadowing better. I know Tyler's going to be frothing at the mouth when you say that.
I'm not arguing who's the better author. I'm just saying Isayama's a better foreshadower. Oda's foreshadowing is him sometimes
Expanding an
going back
idea.
and getting an idea and be like, I liked that. And or the reader's reaching for stuff. Like, Jose, do you remember when no, it's whatever. This is
What?
like at this point, some stuff of One Piece I don't really care about spoiling, but I guess minor spoiler for the little One Piece thing here. When Blackbeard fights Ace,
Oh my god. Who's
Mhm.
Ace?
you remember that? Ace is Luffy's brother,
Oh my god, again.
but not really.
Oh my god.
So
Oh
when
my
Blackbeard,
God.
when Blackbeard fight, actually no, I can't talk about this. This is a spoiler because I know Deven listens to the episode, so I actually can't talk. I'll tell you after the
All
podcast
right.
though.
Oh, is Ace the man who gets 86th?
86.
He dies.
What? Yes, everyone. I think everyone knows that. That's not even that much of a spoiler at this point.
You never heard that before?
I have, but like I didn't think that's what you meant.
I was like, maybe I'm the weird one here. I was like, maybe he's never heard of getting 86th.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, but you're not a gamer.
Sure he's not.
You play Spyro.
I just play games.
And Hollow
sometimes.
Another thing, I always like to be critical of One Piece because I don't. Sometimes people think I'm a hater of One Piece. I'm not a hater of One Piece. Obviously, I read 1,000 chapters of it. Ain't no way I read 1,000 chapters of this so I wouldn't hate it.
True.
Obviously,
Who would be on the fence of something on such a thing?
On the fence and hating are two completely different
No,
things. Eduardo.
no. Because
So
there's no
obviously,
shot you would
I-
hate something if you get that far in, and there's no way you can be on the fence if you're that far in.
What were you saying, Gabe?
Anyways, yeah, Gabe, I
Okay,
just wanted to
so
sprinkle that in there.
I'm a little critical of One Piece, and a lot of times I like to look for things and be like, this better be explained good, or it's a plot hole / retcon, right? And I always point out stuff to Tyler, and he's like, he's a One Piece simp. He'll if he can defend One Piece, he will do it, basically.
Yeah.
And always like be like, technically Oda never specified this. I'm like, if you have to use technicallys in your argument, then you know it's bad. And then we're talking about Deven was on my side, but this about awakenings. Devil fruits have this thing where they can awaken and it gets you like a new power, right?
That's cool.
Which is whatever. Devil Fruit Awakens, no problem with it. It's just, it's never explained how you get a Devil Fruit Awakening. It's just basically whenever Oda wants to give it to you.
Yeah.
So it's plot convenience.
Yeah.
That's what I told Tyler. I was like, if the author says it can happen anytime ever, there's no prerequisites, and he just chooses when it happens, that is lazy writing. Because he can just then be like, well, now he gets the awakening now because he's fighting this guy. Like,
now he's stronger.
yeah, that is lazy writing. And he was trying to defend that, but like, he technically said it was random. Yeah, him saying it's random is giving him an excuse for it to be lazy writing. Whereas people like to say that Zenkai boost in Dragon Ball is lazy writing, whereas it's not. He gives direct reason for why it happens.
The bean?
No. A Zenkai boost is when Saiyans lose a fight on the brink of death, they come back stronger.
Ah, okay.
This is the thing the animes usually always do anyways, with no explanation. Dragon Ball said, we'll do it and give you an explanation for it. So I don't see any problem with Dragon Ball doing that. They give you a direct cause of how it happens, and then they show it work. That's it. It's not like a Zenkai boost. At any point in time, you can become a god. Like, it's a set rules for it to activate.
They also say it a bunch in the series.
No, I mean, only in Z, really. They don't ever bring it up in Super,
I
or
mean,
even late
they said
Z.
it enough in Z.
Not even, like, it's like early Z. They don't say it a lot.
Like Saiyans come back stronger after every fight.
I think they barely say it in late Z. Like, around Cell is when they stop saying it, pretty much.
At that point, it was well known.
Yeah, at that point, it's been hammered into you. I'd hope they would stop.
Yeah.
Because Cell is like, what? Not midway, but pretty far into
It's the second to last
Dragon Ball.
one, isn't it? Second to last arc.
I don't know.
The Cell?
Yeah.
Yeah, second to last.
Yeah, I'd hope they'd stop going into explaining what's going on.
Get stronger after near-death experiences.
So you've seen the first episode of One Piece, so you know this thing I was gonna say. So Shanks, right? He's in the manga. He's supposed to be this really strong guy. He's one of the Yonko, the 4 emperors, right? But is it chapter 1 or episode 1? I don't know what episode it's in. When he fights the sea monster.
Yeah.
It's like
it's like chapter 2, maybe.
Chapter 2, maybe like
but
episode 6.
But episode 1.
When he gets introduced, he's just like on a plank of wood, like on a chair. Just
okay, basically,
chilling.
it's not important what happens.
Yeah.
Point is, sea monster takes bro's arm away.
True.
If Shanks is as strong as we're to believe he is, why is random no-name sea monster taking his arm away?
I did think about
that should not happen. So, this is my proposition here.
Shanks
Oda better give some big brain explanation that Shanks is a villain, and he did that to gain Luffy's trust. Otherwise, if that is never touched again, that is bad writing, and that means he did not think about hockey being a thing.
True.
Because if he knew hockey was a thing,
I
he's
swear,
not getting his arm taken.
I swear, when you guys
There's no shot.
when you guys first told me about hockey, I was like, oh, it's just a new power system that was added. You know, you can't always have devil fruits. No wonder how they would got this far in. And then Tyler told me it was foreshadowed. I was like, no, Tyler. And I'm not gonna tell this to Tyler because I have nothing to back up.
I mean, who's gonna hear this episode?
Well, yeah, but like at the time when he told me it was foreshadowed, I had no reason to tell him that's stupid because I have no like grounds to argue. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, that's stupid. Why is it being foreshadowed? Why is it being used in chapter 500 but foreshadowed so early?
It's not chapter 500. It's probably a little bit earlier.
It's basically far into the.
I'd have
One
to
Piece.
think about when it's like first used. What is the first arc hockey is used in? Is it Marine Impel Down?
Like used, like shown?
Like talked about. Like when is hockey actually said? Is it Impel Down?
I think so, yeah.
It's around
Probably
that point,
close
which
to
is
there,
chapter
yeah.
300 or something. Episode 400.
300?
I think so. I know it's like
Okay, yeah, probably.
because 300 is Thriller Bark, like episode wise.
Yeah.
I believe.
Is 500 still Flamingo? Question mark.
500? No, Doflamingo should be like 600.
Okay.
I associate it with chapters because I read it. I didn't watch it, so it's.
So
harder for
basically,
me.
I was just like, why is it foreshadowed so early to be used so late?
Well, that's what foreshadowing is.
Well, yeah, but at least like a little, not so early where the only thing on your mind is devil fruits.
Yeah. It
Wow.
wasn't. I think it was just it was him saying pirates are just better than humans, which is true. It wasn't him foreshadowing to some power system he hadn't thought of yet. No, but One Piece fans will reach for anything they can get. That's because their MC is Luffy. They're like, Luffy reaches, they reach.
Oh, I was like, because I'm like, if you're this far into a series, no shot you planned all this.
Well, he
Like, what
planned
are-
out some things.
What are the? Well,
for
yeah, I
sure.
can understand you plan out like dots on how you want to get to somewhere, but not like
Like
the
checkpoints.
entire journey. When he was like, chapter 1, Luffy, hockey.
We'll get there.
I'm sure it was like he was like devil fruits. I like this. We kind of need to add something else in there. Let's add hockey. That kind of throws a monkey wrench into the whole thing.
True.
And then it changes his writing style.
One of the best foreshadowing I've ever seen from Oda was like from an SPS early. It was like maybe chapter 300 when someone asked him what all the Straw Hats' job would be, and he said Zoro's a police officer. and then he proceeded to show Zoro be only black men.
All right.
Facts, bro.
That's good foreshadowing right there.
I thought you were gonna like say something serious.
That is serious. What are you talking
okay,
about, Jose?
okay.
That's serious.
That is serious.
You don't think-
I
you-
remember
black
reading-
men.
okay,
You
I
don't
know.
think police officers beating on minorities is serious, Jose?
Wow.
Is that what
Is
you're
this the stance you're taking on my
Let's not
Is that
podcast
what
do
you're saying?
in front of a black man?
Let's not forget, I'm also a minority.
But you're not
Okay.
black.
You're privileged.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. On God, Jose?
But basically, if
It's
Okay.
a joke to all of our audience.
I know I
Jose
just
is not
said like
racist.
if Shanks doesn't become a villain, that's like bad writing. But even still, if he does then write Shanks to be a villain, and like he does say what I said he did in chapter 1 was like to gain his trust, I'm not gonna call that foreshadowing because I don't think he thought that when he was writing chapter 1.
Maybe Oda's one of our listeners. Bro.
Like, yeah,
How old is
Shanks
Oda?
is just an older brother. Like, whatever.
Like I think when he wrote that, he was just like, "Ooh, it's just like a cool moment," and because it's a good moment between characters. I don't think he thought about the everlasting effect of why did Shanks lose to random sea monster? like, why did he lose to
How
that?
old, do you know how old Oda is?
40. He started One Piece when he was 20.
Okay,
he's
maybe
40.
he's one of our listeners.
Bro.
You know, we do have that one listener that's like 40 years old, I think.
It's not Oda.
That'd be kind of weird if it was
Our
Oda.
demographics doesn't say there's anyone in Japan. The only one outside of
He has
America
a-
is Canada, and we know who
maybe-
that is.
Maybe he has a VPN, which leads us to our next one.
All right. I would love to be sponsored by a VPN. I want to use one.
Which one?
I don't know. I don't care.
All
I just
right.
want one. I've always been wanting to use a VPN,
Just-
but I can't use
For
it until
what?
I get sponsored by one.
You can still use it.
Nope, I gotta be sponsored by
I
one.
want us to get sponsored by.
I don't use companies for free.
All right.
I only use companies that sponsor me.
God, I want us to get sponsored by a fucking Beyblade.
You're
Do
weird.
they sponsor people?
Why?
I don't know. We could be the first. I'm sure they do. I'm
That'd be
sure they do.
weird.
Like people to endorse their.
That'd be weird if they
their
ship us a
stuff.
box of Beyblades.
It would not be weird, Jose. I would love it if one day you come over. I come over and you're like, "Yo, we got a box. It says read," and then we open it. And it says greetings, Jowps.
Why are they sending us mail in this day and age instead of just an email?
Because
Why are they so primitive?
you wanted to hide away the email and be like, "Oh yeah."
It's not
by the-
hidden. It's
What?
on our YouTube page. It's not hidden.
It is everywhere.
No, I meant like hide the email from us,
Oh,
and then you'd be like, "Oh, I forgot to tell you, this is Beyblade wants to do a sponsorship with us,"
They
and then
sent
I'll
me
be
a
like-
letter.
and then I'll be like,
you know I'm accepting that instantly.
"Oh God, dude,
We're
you
getting
better."
that deal.
I want battle dreidels, dude.
Imagine how fun our video would be to record. That sponsored
You'd be
video.
like, "Yo, this."
you hear that? Ka-ching! That's me letting it rip.
No, we'd have cameras for that video.
Yeah, by then.
We'd be forgetting that we're doing a sponsorship. We're just
Yeah. It's like, Jose, you're bad. And then be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, welcome to jail."
I forgot we were recording an episode today.
Like 45 minutes in, you just hear ka-ding, 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 ka-ding.
That's all you hear.
Yeah, I'm just like, "Oh, you're bad."
That's why for listeners not gonna like that episode.
Or the visual ones. We didn't start the episode until an hour in.
I guess, but they can see it. We'll have cameras. They'll see the Beyblades fighting.
It would be an interesting just us looking into the dome while just going ka-ding.
Oh yeah, I guess the camera only shows us.
Yeah, we're just staring
Let's
up.
go.
You're bad, Jose. Get
Sing
a
like
better
Eduardo default dance.
Get a better Beyblade. Dude, I love it. I
It's so
don't know.
fun.
In the recent years, my love for Beyblades just kind of got rekindled. And
You
then
don't even use them anymore.
and then I lose it every time I go to the store and I see their new line of Beyblades. And then I'm like,
they fell off.
they did.
Well, they're not gonna sponsor us now. We just said they fell off.
You said they fell
Great.
off.
There goes the sponsorship. And then you
You
agreed.
said they did.
You agreed.
No, I just laughed.
Okay. Unfortunately, Beyblade, if you do want to sponsor us, I have to be honest, you did fall off.
You guys were great when you went with Metal Burst.
You can still sponsor us if you want to go back to Metal Burst again. Then I'd be down.
Yeah, if you send me like every bay from Metal Burst, I'll happy to oblige. I'll be a slut for Beyblades.
All right.
Be a slut for anything. Eduardo.
That's not true.
Yeah.
No.
What you Jose? You think you'd be a slut for money?
That's weird wording. Would you?
I guess it depends on what I have to do to get the money.
So you'd be a slut then?
No,
He's saying you'd do anything for money.
I didn't say that.
Would
You just agreed. You were like, depends on what.
Throw the
I have
cat
to
off
do.
the balcony for $1,000?
Only 1,000.
I'd probably drop her. Nah,
You have to
not
throw her off the balcony.
You have to throw her.
The terms and conditions are you have to throw her.
Like a
Like a throw.
like I'm throwing a football.
Just
kinda
like
throw? Oh,
toss.
like a toss.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Wow. See, slut for money.
Oh.
I wouldn't do it. I have standards.
Yeah.
Bro, they can survive.
That's a.
I'd be like up
animal
to
life.
$1 million.
All right.
I would increase that. I would try to increase it. Okay?
Yeah.
That's
You gotta negotiate.
That's $1,000. That's a vet fee that you're gonna have to take her. That's where all that 1,000 is going.
Bro, they can survive like
If-
7-story falls.
Think about this.
Can
Jose.
they?
If you're finding someone
You
who's
sure about
offering you
that?
$1,000 for such a mundane task, he's obviously have money to spend. So I'm gonna bargain for more. If he's just throwing away $1,000 for me to throw something off, he's clearly
I don't
knowing
know,
something
dude.
I don't know.
I have Jew in my bloodline, Jose. You think $1,000 is enough? I'm gonna up that price.
Throw that into the Eduardo narrative.
He's-
No, not narrative.
Lore.
Eduardo part Jew.
Yeah. If you've ever seen a picture of me, you can tell. I got the nose for it.
No one's
But-
ever seen a picture of you.
You fucking posted me on your TikTok, which go
I did?
follow on the J.
Oh, that doesn't me follow the
follow the
JOWP.
JOW podcast. Not podcast.
I was gonna say podcast. too, Yeah.
The JOWP
It's a
talk.
official JOWP on TikTok. I guess I can put it in the description from now on.
Yeah.
Oh, see, cats can follow us.
Also, our website. We have no website
We
now.
have a website?
True.
Yeah.
Did you not know about
JOWP.org.
that? Were you not there?
It's been posted in the Discord so much.
Dude, I don't.
It was also in the group chat.
There's so many.
Word.
Oh, shut
Yo, we got a
Look at
website.
our own co-host didn't even know we had a website, and he wonders why his share of the business is so small.
What?
Weren't you
It's-
there when it was made?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, probably not. It was like around midnight.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
probably-
he was there.
No, yeah, you were.
Oh
there.
yeah, Jose, be going on our next sponsor.
Oh yeah, we
Square.
can't. We don't say their name. I think it was funny when because I started making clips obviously because we like I said we make the TikTok and all that. So I was going back through old episodes and like in the was it around like maybe 15 or something, maybe around that range. We were like, we're not saying companies' names because we don't want to give them free sponsorship.
Yeah.
But I go back to like episode 1 and 2, we just said companies' names all the time.
All right.
I was like, when did we get this standard of like we won't say it for free? Something changed us, and we were like, never again.
We started getting traction.
We're like, never again.
We gained 2 subs, and we're like, you know what?
Favorite bag alert.
Let's
bag
relax.
alert.
True.
Major bag alert.
He started feeling
I
ourselves.
was
We
like,
get 15 subs. And then ever since Eduardo got that Anchor sponsorship deal, he's like, I think I'm a little too good for him.
Bag alert. Bag alert.
Why don't you make a TikTok of you doing the bag alert? It's
I actually have no idea how the dance goes. I'm
Be
gonna
like me whenever the Anchor sponsorship kicks in.
you do bag alert. I just
I
have
don't
my
know.
hand up. That's all I know.
I don't know. What did Tyler do? He was like, bag alert.
I don't
major
know. I thought that was
lag.
Jose's
Hit the
move.
whoa.
And he was like this. He was
What-
like,
what-
Oh, I should just
Yeah.
learn the Howard the Alien move. and just-
Yeah.
Or
Just
just
do
like,
that and post it on TikTok. When you make your first TikTok video,
oh my gosh.
True.
you too, Jose.
Me?
Yeah, you can. Do
I
the-
can give you a video. You can post it as your first one.
Why?
Remember the when you,
No.
and you can be like,
dude, that video went bang.
dude,
Jose.
we were all like, oh my god, this is he.
You weren't even there.
Eduardo
I
was
saw the
pogging when
video.
He saw the video.
Bro, he was
I'm-
pogging?
Yeah.
He was pogging.
I was like, oh.
No.
Post that on TikTok, Jose. That'll go viral.
No.
It'll
And
be the
then-
new trend. They're like, do the Jose.
It's like a 2-second clip.
But I
And then
can boomerang
BTGE
that
is
hoe.
gonna start following you. Any like e-girl, BTGE,
Who?
big titty goth eggs.
Oh.
Oh,
And then Alyssa Jade will start following you. That's the only e-girl I
True.
can think
That
of
ain't
off
my
the top
girl.
of my mind.
well, you don't like girls now?
Bro.
Fine. Johnny Sins will start following
Johnny
you.
Sins, you'll be like, that's my homie.
That's my homie. You don't get to take him.
All right.
Yeah, that's one of the only 3 people I could think of. Alicia Jade, and BTG.
True.
I was gonna start naming off my TikTok waifus, and I was like, no, those are mine. Never mind.
No,
Sure,
those are
TikTok
mine.
waifus.
Yeah.
That's a weird way to put it.
That is
know.
weird.
Okay.
Calling these human being waifus. You get a load of this Eduardo guy. He's really strange.
Insane. It's weird.
Someone keep an eye on him.
Hey man. Nothing was wrong.
Yeah, check out the website jowp.org.
True. Nothing really on it right
.org.
now, but
We're an organization.
That's right.
exactly. The reason we have .org is definitely not because .com was $8,000. We didn't want to buy it. That's definitely not the reason. It's because we're an organization.
We should be
and we need to be
.gov.
represented.
Just
the
wait,
right way.
wait until we get .gov.
True. That's when the government hires us.
Yeah.
They're gonna see episode 5 and be like, they're onto us.
We gotta get on the
Exactly.
good side.
You know, that's foreshadowing as well. That's the whole reason why
See,
we
we're better foreshadowing than Oda.
Alright, wait up.
I think we got the title of the episode right there.
Jowp better foreshadowing than Oda.
Been One Piece.
They'll be like, it's kind of weird that they brought up the FBI in not part
Yeah.
5 in episode
It
5.
was all planned out.
Then 30 more episodes. We get the website jowp.gov.
Sure. We're also not going to talk about episode 2, our gaming childhood. A couple episodes ago, gaming 3x3. Not a coincidence.
My God.
That's foreshadowing
I
right
didn't
there.
even notice that.
Man,
I think we actually get slept on, honestly. Our foreshadowing skills are elite.
I suffer from success.
We're up there with Isayama, to be honest.
Jesus Christ.
Isayama, the Attack on
Attack on
Titan.
Titan.
I just said that earlier.
Straight up forgot his name.
What is episode 4 called?
I don't
Do you
know.
remember?
What it was called.
Like the dream episode?
No, that's episode 3.
I don't know what it was.
What's episode 4? Wait, think. What's after the dream episode?
I don't know. What did we talk about after the dream episode?
Let me go to the website.
You know how long? That was a
Go to
whole
the
year. That was
website.
a whole year ago.
I mean, not really.
Well, you know,
but
the
kind
website
of.
only has the latest 4 episodes of the GOW podcast
Oh,
available.
never mind. You said latest 4. Never mind.
What was it, Eduardo? Did you find it?
No, I just found.
Oh, what are we doing here? That's foreshadowing to right now, because
we're here.
This is
Like-
what we're doing.
It's like, imagine.
They'll be like, "What do you mean? What are we doing? We are here. I am real, and we are here."
Episode 9, Eduardo's fake. Foreshadowing to him just being fake. He's fake.
That's not foreshadowing. That's just adding on to the lore.
How could I forget about this bit of foreshadow? This is like me in my bag right here. Sit down with a lizard. Remember episode 19? Eduardo is a lizard?
God.
Come on.
Oh my God.
We were kind of
That
cracked.
title. What are you on about?
What?
Oh, wait.
Sit down with the lizard was our episode with Liz.
Yeah, I know. I came up with that title.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Your original title was sitting down with the gamer girl.
Hey, man, either one would have worked.
And I was like, no, wait, I gotta. Don't worry, Eduardo. I'm gonna foreshadow something that's gonna happen later.
I'll be like, oh
Because
my
I knew
God.
you would take Mark
I'll be like,
Zuckerberg's side. So I knew you were a lizard the whole time.
We foreshadow our even when the other person doesn't know they're foreshadowing.
I foreshadowed me knowing something you didn't know I knew.
You're Oda, and I'm like Isayama, dude.
No,
That's not.
no. You get to be like Jerome, and I'm
Who the
Isayama.
hell is Jerome?
Just some random nigga.
Jerome
Oh,
Isayama.
okay.
Jerome Isayama. Oh, shut
What
up.
kind of name is that?
Hey, what do you mean? What kind of name is that?
That's his name. Don't make fun of it, Jose. What kind of name is Jose?
Bro.
That's kind of xenophobic, Jose.
True.
Xenophobic.
It's when you're like from someone that's from another country, kind of racist from them. You don't like them because they're from another country. I mean,
Yeah, that's you, Jose. You're like, I don't like Japanese names.
I think Japanese names are cool.
All right, say one.
Hajime.
What a simp, man. This
What?
guy swears Hajime no Ippo is like the best written manga
Bro,
of
that's
all time.
Isayama. His
Nah,
name's
that's not why you're
Hajime
doing it.
Isayama.
That's not why you're saying
His
it.
name's
That's
Hajime
not why you're
Isayama.
saying it. We all know the reason he's saying it is because he's reading Hajime no Ippo lately. This man Jose was like, wait. He pulled a Tyler on me. He said, wait till you know what he said? He said, wait till you get to chapter 1205.
dog. Oh no, you told me the same thing actually.
It gets crazy. And I'm like,
oh my God, it
I'm,
does.
like, I'm not reading that for 1,200 chapters.
I was like, oh my
just
God.
for it to get crazy.
I was like, what happens, Jose? And he was like, just wait. And I was like, I'm never reading it. Jose was like, okay, I'll tell you.
I'm never reading that, Jose. You have to pay me to read Ippo.
It does get crazy though.
No, it doesn't.
If it takes 1,200 chapters to get crazy, it must not be that good.
It was already pretty crazy, but then it gets crazier.
How?
He was like, it flips everything you know on its side.
Yeah.
The whole dynamic changes.
It does.
How?
I can't say how. It's a spoiler.
Yeah, you can. No one's gonna read here.
Like,
at least.
I know our demographic. They don't care about Hajime. You know what they care about? They care about Berserk, and Berserk's ended, unfortunately. Sag in the chat.
Can I get a Sag? Can I get some Monka S's?
Feels bad, man.
True.
What, some Drave.
That's also something our audience likes. JoJo, of course.
Oh yeah.
Of course, we have
Soon
JoJo
to end.
fans. Soon to end in like 10 years.
Sad. Sag. Can I get another PogChamp in the chat?
Another what? What do you think of PogChamp?
I don't know what any of these need. I'm just throwing a bunch of Twitch emotes that I know. I don't know what they look like.
Copium. Can I get a copium in chat?
Can I get some Monka W's? Monka W's, please.
What were you gonna say, Jose? Before we
I
could
wasn't
be
gonna
off?
say anything.
You were talking about Ippo.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
You were gonna talk about it.
Was I?
You're about to start gushing over it because you're like,
Give an actual explanation for like why. Give a general reason.
try
why
not
you
to
think someone
spoil
should
it,
read
but
Like, give
okay.
a reason why someone should read Ippo. Try and give me like a good like advertisement.
Jesus, I'm not good at advertisement, man.
Just be like, why can you relate to the character? Why do you like the character so
Who
much?
says I relate?
Why do you like the character so much? Why do you like the story so much?
He said he doesn't relate to Ippo because Ippo has a massive schlong. He doesn't.
I never said that.
That reminds me. Remember in the car, Eduardo?
What?
Remember when he
You
asked
tweeted at
Toriyama the
Oda?
question?
Oh, Toriyama?
He asked Toriyama. He said, "If a man like this is what it said, a man like me, Jose, has a small penis, fuses with a man with a larger penis, would our penis become average of both penises, or will it multiply?" And then Toriyama responded, "Thank you for the question, Jose."
Toriyama answered.
He said, "Thank you for the
stupid
question, Jose Oviedo." The answer is it'll multiply. That's what.
Why are you
That's,
pogging?
I'm not
that's Jose
pogging.
lore.
You're pogging.
He thought if he fuses with someone, he can get a big schlong.
That's why you gotta follow Jose
And he
on
admitted-
Twitter.
Exactly. He deleted the tweet now because I exposed
Yeah,
him.
let's not say that.
You gotta. He's always asking the hard-hitting
I'm
questions to
saying.
these authors.
And he just got lucky that Toriyama responded.
No, he didn't get lucky.
For
He
those-
has the no. He's in the
For
no.
those guys who don't know, Toriyama's the author of Dragon Ball, but I think everyone knows that for the most part.
Akira Toriyama.
Yes.
Yeah, who would ask who's Toriyama as you're saying Toriyama?
Basically. And then where were you going? Yeah, advertisement for Ippo. Go ahead.
I just like it, man.
Why do you like the story?
the story?
Yeah.
I think it's neat.
Man, give us some.
The man, the man fights, and then it's a slice of life,
Translation.
and then he fights.
Translation. Jose likes the philosophy of this underdog going up the ranks.
Is he an underdog if he wins like almost every fight?
Yeah.
Set up as an underdog. I don't know.
Okay.
When he
What I do know is his win record is insane. How can he be portrayed as an underdog with such a great win record?
because of his abilities when he walks into the ring.
Because he's supposed to be such like a humble dude, right?
I don't
Not
care
this
humble
isn't how
you
he's
are.
set up.
If I'm like 47-2, I'm not gonna be underdog. Like I don't care how humble
He's always-
or quiet I am.
He's always being put up against these like massive champions.
And he
he's not.
wins.
No, he's not.
Is he? I don't know. I don't read Hajime no Ippo. You're the one who reads it.
He's fought 2 champions and won one of them.
So he
So you're
loses.
just gonna spoil or lose?
Huh?
He
You're just gonna
lost.
Spoil it? Didn't you get mad at Eduardo for spoiling a loss for you?
I did, yeah.
All he did was say he lost.
That was kinda messed
You
up
actually
that you did
told
that.
who
That was
lost. He
kind of
lost
messed
to.
up. That you did that.
For context, Jose was talking to Eduardo one day, and Eduardo was like, "Hey, yo, Jose."
They
you
told
got
him they
to the
couldn't
chap-
put the context together themselves.
Isn't that?
Wait until this chapter. Ichimon's about to lose, and he gave him like the exact chapter number.
He's gonna lose a second time. It's gonna be
Just
crazy.
watch.
And I was like, oh my god.
Jose was distraught.
I was like, bro, how could you say
I
that?
can't believe that's why he took a break from Hajime
That's
no
the real.
Ippo.
Oh no, I was gonna say that's the reason he took a break from the podcast.
Oh,
I can't believe it.
true.
I can't be seen in the same room as Eduardo.
He took a break from Hajime no Ippo, the podcast, all just to read One Piece.
He was like, "Yeah, I can't be seen around Eduardo anymore." He's only back now because he finally got over it.
Because he got to that part.
I finally
he finally
got past
moved
that
on.
part. I was like, finally.
I guess I can see Eduardo again.
I can face him once again. Look at him in the eye.
How many weeks has it been since you've actually recorded an episode? It's been.
Nah, it's been a
4.
long time.
It was like February. It was
No,
like February we
it was
recorded our
March, I
last
thought.
episode.
I
With
don't
him,
know.
I thought it was still. It was March.
I don't think I recorded any episodes in March.
I don't. Yeah, I think it was
I thought it was
February.
I thought it was the beginning of March.
Bro, actually, he's been gone for 2 months.
Damn.
They wouldn't know that because his episode came out like pretty like.
Yeah, because we set it up like that.
Yeah, we set it up like that. But
Yeah.
like, no, he's been gone for a
you
long
actually
time.
you actually have been gone for a while.
That episode he recorded right there
We
was
cut
like,
it in half. Well, you were gone for 2 months in real life, but your episode, it's been in a month. Actually, no. When
It's
did his
6.
episode come out?
okay, so he left episode 24.
24.
His episode came out 28. This will be like 32.
31, 32.
This will be like 32.
Let's go.
So that's what's 24 and 68? That's 2 months. Yeah, he's been gone.
So now
for
they
2
know.
months, like I said,
yeah, they feel it as well.
But they don't really know it though because he was in episode 28.
Jose,
Yeah,
how could you
That's
leave?
just how distraught I was by that spoiler.
How could you leave your fans, bro?
You spoiled me, dude.
And then
Imagine-
you ended up spoiling it as well.
Look what you've done to me.
We live in a society.
After watching The Dark Knight, now Eduardo's become a Joker stan.
Yeah. I could see why people stand Joker. I was like, okay, this all makes sense. You know, how can I say this?
I don't know.
I will stand too.
I saw why people were like, oh my god, Heath Ledger's the best, or like how they would always try and act like the Joker because he was really cool. And I could see a lot of angsty teenage boys agreeing with what he was saying.
Jose,
What?
you're an angsty teenage boy,
I'm not a teenager.
but you're angsty and you're a boy.
I don't know.
That's the only part you deny as a teenager. Notice how earlier he also didn't deny the small penis thing. He only denied the Toriyama part.
Right.
So yeah,
trying
honestly
to
though, yeah,
deny
that's what I was saying. We
everything.
live in a society because I saw the movie and I was like, he's right. We live in a
do?
society.
It's weird.
Isn't? Never mind. No, it's not.
Is it what?
I was gonna say, isn't society from Joker, from Joker, and not?
No. We live in a society is from a meme that based off the Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yeah.
But the actual Joker who said it in the movie was Zack Snyder's Jared Leto Joker. He's the one who actually said it in the movie. He told Batman, he was like, we live in a society.
And we were like,
I
oh my god!
I was like, I can't believe Zack Snyder actually did that.
He was like, he's the guy.
It's the self-aware thing.
Poor Jared Leto.
Yeah, you gotta feel bad for the. You gotta feel bad for.
He's
the
a
guy.
good actor, but he's getting the butt end of the stick.
The butt end of the stick. I don't think that's how it's worded.
I don't think so.
No, my bad. The shit end
like
of the
He
stick.
drew the
Jose
short
end of the
stick. He drew the short straw.
The Jose
short
stick
straw.
Bro, why is it just the Jose straw? The Jose
You're
stick.
like 5'4".
Aren't you like 4'11"?
Since
You-
when?
I don't know. You're the same height as artist.
You did admit to Toriyama you had a small penis.
That doesn't have anything to do with height.
Actually,
If I
Short
did.
stick.
isn't Ippo like 5'5"?
I don't know how tall Ippo is.
He's a Japanese man. I would assume he's small.
No,
He's pretty
5'3".
small, yeah.
You're the one who reads the manga. You should know his scales.
They only talk about his weight. I don't know.
That's cap. How much does he weigh?
no.
124
Cap.
usually.
So you're telling me this man's in feather?
Featherweight?
Yeah.
The cap's like 126.
Who?
Look at this sweat, man. He knows all this information about it.
Bro, they say it constantly.
I guarantee you, Eduardo doesn't know like the weight class of Josuke.
That'd be weird if he did.
They say it all the time. He doesn't remember it because he's not a sweat.
Yeah.
It's his weight class.
I don't know.
He's not a
That
sweat.
would
you.
just contradict what he just said.
I thought he would answer like, oh.
I know Guts.
Oh,
height.
actually, he's
I
like
know Guts is like
6'7", isn't
6'6" or 6'7".
he? Yeah, he's like a
Man,
beast.
he's giant.
Yeah. But I don't know his weight class because I'm not a sweat.
I think he can,
the
like-
whole manga's about boxing, so
That's
like
okay. I read a whole manga. Okay, well, I watched part of an anime about volleyball. I don't know the weight class of them.
Alright.
I don't even know the main character's height, and I'm sure they bring it up a lot.
I don't think there's weight classes in volleyball.
But they mention the dude's height all the time, but I just don't remember it.
I don't know the height.
Yeah, because you're not a sweat with HIQ. You're a sweat with Ippo. What?
Huh?
Yeah.
So I was wrong. He's 5'4".
Who?
Ippo.
Monkey? Oh.
He's pretty small, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Deven.
Bro, what?
No, Devin's like 3'1".
All right. What? We're not gonna slander Deven. He's a good 5'6". With shoes.
With shoes.
5'7".
With platforms, you know,
With
those
platforms.
like, you know, the goth girl platforms with those.
The ones
Yeah,
that
yeah,
add 3
yeah.
inches.
Yeah, the ones that add 3 inches.
With those, he's pushing 5'7".
Yes,
I'd say maybe 5'6.5" at a good day.
with good shoes.
Yeah. Everyone knows that though at this point. You
Yeah,
can
for
like
sure.
you can just tell from
You
the
know,
way
the
Deven
energy
talks.
he gives off.
He's short man energy
Short
for
king.
sure. He comes out here trying to act like he's like big and bad. He's like, yeah, I'm the better host than Jose. He always says that, Jose, whenever you're not
That's
like
kinda
when you end the
messed up.
episode. He's like, I'm a better host than Jose.
Like I'd be
My
sleeping,
he's like, my episodes do better than Jose's episodes.
like I'd be sleeping in the studio and just while I'm asleep, yeah, I'm so much better than that guy.
He's just like
It's messed
like
up.
standing over you and he's like,
I'm better than you.
he whispers in your ear. He's like, I'm better than you, Jose.
Let's be honest though, the numbers say Jose's videos have more views total than Devin's do.
True.
That's what the numbers
He
say.
tries to act all big and bad, bro.
Exactly.
He gives off the energy of a chihuahua.
Exactly. And also the numbers say I'm the favorite host because I have the most views totality as well. Eduardo, you're second place, man. Unfortunately.
You know the saying,
You're not
first
me.
is the worst, second is the best.
That's what
third
children
is the one with the
say.
treasure
I know.
chest.
What?
So who's third is what, Deven or Tyler? Probably Deven because you've
I
been
think
on more.
no.
Or no, Jose.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about? You just made the you made the numbers yourself.
I forgot, yeah. So Jose has the treasure chest is what you're saying?
No, I thought they say hairy chest.
I always
No,
heard.
I've heard treasure chest.
I heard treasure chest.
I heard hairy chest.
Well, you're weird.
Which
one do you
thought
want?
You're into men.
You want hairy chest or
Which
treasure
one do you
chest?
want?
Hairy men, so you're always thinking of that. See, me and Eduardo went to smooth men, so we don't think of hairy chest.
Damn me, buddy.
I'll take
We're
the
not
chest.
into that.
God.
That's a hairy, sweaty men.
You-
Gross. No,
like
smooth,
monkeys.
muscular men like Jonathan
Oh
Sins.
God.
I thought you were gonna say Cena.
Jonathan Sinison.
Yeah,
That's the guy I want to be like.
I strive to be like that man. He got every job under the earth.
True.
I strive to be as versatile as Jonathan Sinner.
Sinner.
Sinner Sins.
Oh, look at okay. Here's an idea I just came up with completely on my own, not inspired by anything. Imagine,
Okay.
like if I was in porn as a background character, but like my job changed every time, and everyone would be like, "Yo, that's crazy." This guy, like, I'm a cameo kind of guy where I'm in like almost every
Dude.
porn.
Dude,
I
that
have,
would
like,
be crazy.
job.
I wouldn't even watch porn for porn. I'd be like, yo, is that the Gabe in the
That's what I'm
back?
saying.
Boy. That's actually a smart idea.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, that'd be kind of fun.
Just
'cause
now?
then-
You came up with that just now?
yeah, I just came up with that.
What a
just now.
genius, bro.
I was like, what if I'm just like in the background? People would be like, "Who is this guy? What's
Yeah,
the lore?
they'll be
He's in
like-
every. He has a new job.
go from
like, I have
Brazzers.
character arcs. Like,
You
like you see me have a girlfriend one time, and then the next episode you see me
You're
like,
at the
crying.
bar, you're at the
Yeah,
bar
I'm
just-
crying alone. I'm like, that'd be. Wouldn't that be insane?
Imagine like just connect the porn verse.
the porn
That'd be
verse.
crazy.
It would be crack.
It would connect everyone being like how much of a broken fam. It would connect society, bro.
because we do live.
We live in a society.
That's what I've been saying.
Because then it would connect, be like broken families. Because, you know, there's always the same stepsister. Oh my God, bro. The porn verse would go hard.
It would.
If
It would
you know what I mean.
It's like there's a lot of cinematic universes to talk about. Obviously, the JCU is huge. The MCU, whatever, they're close, but JCU is above them.
Of course.
The DCU is like they're kind of mid, to be honest. But then there's the PCU. Also, SBCU, which is kind of underrated. They're kind of building up the Smash Bros. Cinematic Universe.
Oh.
And we're getting the Mario movie.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
trying to build up the Smash Bros. Cinematic Universe, which I'm
Soon.
here for.
I'm excited for.
It's our headcanon we came up with years ago, but I love it.
Yeah.
They're doing the Smash Bros.
They're starting
awesome.
off with Pokemon. Mario.
Oh yeah, Detective Pikachu. Yeah,
Detective
like
Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu's in it.
Yeah, we
Wouldn't that be crazy though,
Dude, honestly,
if they
I'd
made
love
a
it.
Smash Bros. Movie,
I'd be like, this
That
is
would go
peak
hard.
cinema. We've been leading. I'll be
I was
like,
like, you can't tell me that wouldn't go hard. A Smash
I'm not
Bros.
saying it
movie.
wouldn't go. I'm saying it'd be crazy.
I'll be like, Isayama, who's foreshadowing?
Imagine because we'd have what Chris Pratt's Mario, right?
Yeah.
So we're getting Chris Pratt Mario, Ryan Reynolds Pikachu. Who's
Jonah Hill, Donkey Kong. Not Jonah Hill.
I'm pretty sure it's
Seth
Jonah
Rogen?
Hill.
Seth Rogen. Seth
Yeah.
Rogen, Donkey Kong.
who plays Sonic? Is it just some no-name guy?
Yeah, he's just some
He's probably
dude.
not no-name. We just don't know.
He's just a dude. I think he's the live action actor.
Oh wait, Knuckles isn't in Smash Bros. I was gonna say Idris Elba, but Knuckles isn't in Smash
Then they
Bros.
could add him in, bro.
No,
They
maybe
come
not.
back.
No.
They throw the screen.
They make the announcement in the movie.
Know what they should do in the movie because the game fans didn't get it? Make Waluigi in the Smash Bros. Movie.
Oh my god.
The fans would go crazy for it. They'd be like, "No Way Home, who? The Smash Bros. Movie is where it's at." A Smash Bros. Movie would go so hard.
Dude,
Who else
I'd
do we
lo-
need?
I
We
would
need a
actually-
Zelda movie, right? We need a Zelda movie next.
Of course, bro.
Yeah.
Who else is missing then? Snake. We could get a Snake movie.
We can get
Because Zelda would get Zelda, Sheik, Ganon,
I mean.
all the links out the way.
Samus.
Samus. Oh, Metroid.
Metroid.
Dude, maybe.
Metroid movie could be good.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, I feel like if a Metroid movie existed, it'd be like a horror kind of movie.
A horror?
Horror.
That's usually how.
Oh, I thought
Horror.
you were calling Samus a horror.
No, a horror.
That's kind of messed up that you said.
Horror.
Which who in Smash Bros like or not who? What's like a franchise in Smash Bros that has a lot of characters that we haven't
Fire
talked about
Emblem.
yet? So Fire Emblem movie then, yeah, that's what we need next. That's the main thing they need to work on next then, because they got Sonic's already good. They got Pokemon. Detective Pikachu basically opened the realm to all the Pokemon characters coming
Yeah.
in, and then what's the other one? The Mario movie. They have all the
Oh,
Mario
yeah.
characters. Yoshi's a Mario character, right?
Yep.
So yeah, he's covered. We just need Fire Emblem, and that's basically enough to make Smash Bros. 1. And then
True.
eventually, just do it the Marvel logo. Like they did like a few people, then they did Avengers 1. You just get more characters along
Yeah.
the way. Then we do Smash Bros. 2. And then Smash Bros. Ultimate is where we have the whole roster.
Everyone's here.
Jose, imagine that's selling out theaters.
And then we get Cloud
Smash Bros.
Strife, bro.
Everyone's here.
like Cloud, we get a show.
We get a Final Fantasy show movie.
Dude, we're going that day it comes out. We're watching it. You're requesting off work, Jose, and we're
Or don't
watching.
show up. Or just don't show up if they
Yeah,
don't give
we
you.
are
going
going to
without
that
you.
day one. You'd be like, I'm sorry, either I'm not working today or I quit because I'm watching the Smash Bros. Movie.
Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'd be like, even if I have a job at that point, bro,
I'm quitting the job.
it's gone, bro. It's
I'm
gone,
gonna have
bro.
to walk out. Like,
I'm not walking out. I'm just not walking in.
oh yeah, true.
They'll be like, "Oh my god, Eduardo, we're packed today. We need you." I'll be like, "Sorry,"
Smash
and then I'll
Bros.
send them a
Ultimate.
picture of the Smash Ultimate ticket.
Let's be
Busy.
realistic though here. They wouldn't be packed because Ultimate's coming out that day. Everyone's at the theaters.
Ah, true.
They'll be like,
They'd
Eduardo.
be dead. They'd be like, Eduardo, you can have the day.
They'll be like,
off."
Eduardo, we're busy. And be like, liar.
Liar. Do you see this theater?
Do you see this
This
theater?
ain't no Morbius theater.
And then I walk up to the front of the theater. I'm like, everyone make noise.
Let's go.
And then they're like, dun, and everyone goes, dun, dun, dun,
You know,
dun.
when like the Avengers like theme plays, everyone goes crazy.
Yeah.
No,
No, no, no. And then I need everyone to go, whoosh.
What?
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause it-
Jacksepticeye.
No, it's because it's the dun, 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 and then it gives the
Yeah.
character.
Oh, okay.
Dude, that would go so hard. That's the movie I want to happen so much.
So,
A Smash Bros. Cinematic
Dude,
Universe.
I'm crying right now
so
that
we're
we
gonna
don't
send
have such a
emails out,
thing.
right?
We're gonna send emails to Nintendo, but
Yeah.
please,
Please, I'm
Like,
begging.
this is our idea. Give it some thought.
shit.
Let us
send
know.
them. Just send them this episode.
Yeah.
Please take this into consideration.
Please.
We timestamp it. Be like, listen, we'll see. We planned it out for you.
I'll play Ganon. I don't
we
care.
do want part of the profit.
I'll play
Is
the Happy Mask Salesman. Give me a role.
Is there any black people in Smash Bros?
Yeah. DK.
Don't say it. Oh my god.
No. No.
Meta Knight? Would Meta Knight be considered black?
I don't think so.
Shut up. I'm not Donkey Kong. Devin's Diddy Kong, if anything.
Ganon, I guess. Ganon's kind of.
Why'd you laugh, Jose?
What do you mean?
No, Ganon's brown. Never mind. He's not black.
I don't think
So,
there's
yeah.
any black characters now.
I guess Devin could play Diddy Kong.
I mean, if you count Little Max Trainer that shows up at the end screen,
I'll play
Wait.
Little Max Trainer then.
he's not a character.
Yeah, but he's in the screen.
Yeah, at the end
So
screen.
like if like in the Little Mac movie while he's
Uh-huh.
fighting, I'm his trainer. I'm like, let's go. Like if you've ever seen Creed, I'm Rocky to his Michael B.
okay,
Jordan.
all right, okay.
Exactly, dude. If we have a boxing movie for Little Mac, we'd have an adventure movie for Zelda, horror for Metroid,
Yeah.
a kids movie for Kirby.
A straight up just fun action movie with Fire Emblem.
True. maybe. I don't know.
That'd be fire. A sword, like a sword movie where they have like powers and stuff. I don't think there's ever been a movie like that, to be
I don't
honest.
think so. I don't know.
We truly live in a society. I don't know why that's just in my head, honestly.
You just keep saying it.
That's the name of the episode.
I don't know. We have so many potential to
We do
name.
have so many potential titles.
Oh my god, this episode right here, clippable.
We're just saying the same things over and over.
We live in a society.
We live in a society.
We live in a society. We're foreshadowing gods.
I have an overarching, expanding idea this episode.
The viewers are really gonna have to expand their mind for this episode.
Truly, they need a picture of this.
We haven't. I haven't given the editor any pictures to open in a while. Let's see.
I think he's gonna. I think young Jed is gonna be throwing up like any possible thing he can for the Smash Bros verse.
True. That's right.
Yeah.
Editor can also throw up this picture of
A baby goat.
baby goat.
Yeah, you know the one I'm talking about. Yeah, that's right, editor. That
Oh, I
one.
know that picture. Yeah, I used that for my video.
Yeah, I use it for my Twitch background.
Sure. Editor can throw up the picture of Drake reading Bleach. There you go. Just for a random picture.
Let's go.
And we need that.
Yeah, send that to the editor.
Yeah. And also, here's John Cena reading Gintama. There we go. We got those out the way.
Just a floating book.
Well, no. What are you talking about?
Just Gintama's just floating.
No.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
No.
No, just not.
I don't know what you're talking about. No.
I do like I saw one where it's like a guy posted on Twitter. He's like, I just met my childhood idol John Cena. Is a picture of him with things like, why would you tweet this and just put a picture of yourself? Wasted
lie?
opportunity. Like wasted
Was he,
opportunity.
like,
You
actually
should have took a
posing
picture with him.
Was he actually posing with John Cena, or was it like a
It was
joke?
an
Like
empty
he just
picture.
an actual empty picture. Okay.
They're like, what a wasted opportunity.
God.
Imagine one little like throwaway gimmick John Cena started when he first came WWE, just became his life.
I remember I heard John Cena talk about it. He was like, this was just a small gimmick that he came up with his brother, that it just started not haunting his life, but it started following him around his whole life.
Yeah.
And I was like,
funny,
kudos to him, dude. A small joke just kind of made him invisible.
We should get John Cena on the podcast and be like, our
Am I
special
right?
guest. And then like the title's just special guest. No one.
Special guest, blank.
Empty. It's just like, we usually have the featuring in parentheses, and parentheses are just empty.
But we still have the space that would spell
Yeah.
out John Cena.
That'd be a crazy. Are we maybe foreshadowing an episode with John Cena? Who knows?
Who knows?
Oh my god.
Oh,
That'd be
who
kind of
knows?
cool though.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is
Sea
episode 2039 might go crazy. That's all I'm saying.
Keep your ears peeled.
Sooner or later.
Yeah, just be on the lookout for episode 239.
Mm-hmm.
By 239, I mean 2039.
2039, yeah.
Yeah,
And when he refers to that, he's talking about the year, not the episode.
of course. Actually, how many years would it take for us to get to episode 2000?
I don't know.
2000?
Because it's 50 a year, so it's 100 every 2 years. 4 years?
20,
No,
40?
20.
Oh, 20?
2000.
Oh,
40?
20?
40,
40.
40 years.
I think.
In 40 years, we'll get Jonathan.
Let's
You
go.
ready? That's what I call foreshadowing right there. And that's if our listeners are still alive at that
All
point.
right.
I had one more thing I wanted to ask you
Okay.
about, Eduardo.
What's
Do
up?
you know the what's it called? Like the yellow melon? Not yellow, green melon.
Green melon.
What are you talking about?
Like it's like the green melon that nobody likes. It's like the mid cousin of watermelon.
Talking about cantaloupe
What?
or
The
honeydew?
cantaloupe is not mid.
Honeydew.
Yeah, honeydew. These nuts fit in your mouth. You can end the episode now.
He's a menace.
You don't even get an outro for that. Just end it there, dude. You can find us on everywhere.